I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the live stream with our distinguished guests, Baggers and Brews. What's going on, guys?
What's happening, man?
Yo, he called us distinguished.
Yeah, well, I thought Bert still had his glasses on. He changed a little
I
bit.
took the glasses off, man.
Yeah,
You guys saw the beard that showed up for the pre-show. It was like being at a college lecture. I was a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. What's going on, D Woods?
Oh, it's just a glorious Wednesday, you know.
A glorious Wednesday? Do you have glorious Wednesdays? Never mind.
I'm trying to, just trying to go with the flow, get it going.
Get it going.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, it's good to have you guys back. As the beard said, I feel like we just did this, but that's all right.
No, that's okay, man. It's always fun.
Always good for us.
Hell yeah. You guys had a hell of a weekend, it looked like, riding it allegedly excessive speeds, I heard.
65 miles an hour.
The fastest 55 you've seen on YouTube. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I mean,
it was there were no Speedos in that footage.
safety third.
Yeah.
There were no
Speedos and hell no tails.
Yeah.
Very
So,
nice.
we had a good ride. It was a good time.
It looked like a really good time, too. How was the weather? I don't remember how the weather was that day.
I mean,
It
it
was
was,
cool.
as the weatherman said, it was partially sunny.
Partially sunny, which or could be mostly cloudy, whatever.
Completely cloudy, but it was. Listen, it was warm. I mean, it was warm enough that you didn't need a jacket to ride. I mean, it was
low 60s.
Yeah,
Nice.
It was good riding weather.
So it's tropical.
basically.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, what are you guys drinking tonight?
Ooh, what do you got?
I've got an Equilibrium brought down to us from Bob Veering, who's in our membership program. He brought us down. It's a collab with Cross Keys Brewing Company. It's a double IPA. Very tropical, 8.5%.
What's a double IPA? I honestly never heard of that.
George?
A double IPA is a bitter beer. No,
They double all the ingredients.
so it's IPs go by ABV. So I'm drinking, a pale ale, which is a 5.8%er. This is from Twin Elephant in Chatham, New Jersey. And when you get to a double IPA, that's like above 7, 8, 9% usually. And then now they're starting to call them triple IPAs, which is like a thing, but they used to be just Imperial IPAs. But
now they're kind of calling the doubles Imperials.
Yeah,
which is weird.
It's weird. I mean, a double should be like 8, 9%. Anything above that, like you get 10, 12, 13%, that should be an Imperial beer. I mean,
He said
That's a malt
IPA ick. That tells you everything you need to know about Pete's 1800.
Well, I mean, when you're riding a Gold Wing, I mean, come on.
Stole right when you have a Gold Wing.
What's up, Eric?
Does have a BMW, though. He's
Yeah.
a really nice BMW.
SJ Baggers.
It's
in the
good, though. It's
house.
good beer. What are you drinking?
So, yeah, this is Twin Elephant. This is Little Jimmy Shee or Little Jimmy Yee, something like that.
Good beer,
And Chatham, New Jersey. Listen, this is one of those things. I walked into Southampton Liquors, and what do you have that's new and not
Under 7%?
and under 7%? And this is what he pulled off the shelf, and I was like, sold.
Did he blow the dust off it? I got this.
Oh, Jason's coming in hard to beard. I'll
Oh,
let you handle that one.
Yeah, I mean, really, though? I mean, it's been hot and heavy for like 8 years with the IPAs. Like, I don't know how it's... But at this point, like, Miller Lite's the lattes.
that's rough, Jason, man.
Speaking of which,
Fucking
what are you
fight.
drinking, Denver Woods?
Miller Lite.
I got the fine American Pilsner Miller Lite. It's called my diet beer. It's good stuff.
Okay.
He's probably got a Starbucks like stashed over there on the corner.
No, next I got the Yeti full of Captain Morgan's.
So I got to warn you, I did pregame,
Oh, that's good.
and it wasn't with beer. So
Oh, nice. So we should just put the disclaimer up now that
literally,
anything that is said by the beard may or may not reflect the channel.
that's correct.
Excellent.
I didn't have time to pre-beard. I got home like 20 minutes before this was going to kick off.
Well, it's like 4 o'clock out there, right?
Yeah, it's a late shift at Starbucks for you.
Oh,
Oh,
that
Moto
double
Noggin's in the
soy.
house.
Oh
Got a
shit!
double soy latte mocha.
What's up, Corey?
I would like a half calf, double decaf, please.
Amateur Moose is in the house.
Of
Nice.
course.
James Galino, what's happening?
We don't have the other Denver in the house. Unfortunately, he's traveling today, so we will miss you. Da Solo, what's going on, sir?
Where the hell
Ah,
is
there's
he?
the
New
man.
channel member.
Actually, he's pretty
Full
cool.
throttle hogs in the house.
We
Damn.
met up on Saturday. That was a good time.
Who did?
Me and Das Solo.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, so
Yeah,
he's from out that way?
Yeah, he's down in Tacoma area, down at the bottom of the Puget Sound. So he wanted to go for a ride, trying to get get some miles up on his new road glide for his service, and needed to hit that 500-mile mark. So he rode up here and hung out for a while and shot the shit.
Nice. Always good to meet up. Oh, Dallas is going to be blushing because Piney Princess apparently is in the house.
I'm with Jason, though. I do like Hefeweizens. Those are fucking good.
Hefeweizen.
That's right. The
We have
Hefeweizen.
ways of making you drink. James is here, man. Everybody's here. Very
Good
nice.
side chat. Good side chat.
Yeah, real good side chat. So, so you guys did the Superman ride, right? The New Jersey. What is it? Superman, New Jersey.
Superman of NJ is his Instagram, our buddy Sam. And things were pretty tame for most of the ride.
Yeah.
And then
0 to 60 was always.
But see,
wide
that's
open
my
ride.
thing, though. I like that.
Yeah.
Like 0 to 60, 65, and then, mellow off and roll.
Yeah.
I don't want to do 100 on
So-
every small back road.
And we had a couple of stops, and we were like, "Man, these guys have been bottled up for too long." Like you could just see and start to hear the engines. We get caught at the light, and the dude in the dyna, who was definitely one of the most bottled up of everybody, just was like, "I'm going to do a donut." in the middle of the
Dyna,
road.
bro, by the way, not a bagger, bro.
I'm going to do a donut in the middle of the road.
I saw that. That was
Yeah.
your short you put up, right?
Yep. And he was just rocking that donut, and he would come around and look at the light, rock the donut, come around, look at the light. As soon as the light turned green, he just came right out of the donut and right onto the on ramp.
Well, that was nothing. He was popping several wheelies throughout the day as well.
I didn't get any of the wheelies. I would have loved to, because there was
Excellent.
one that was unbelievable.
Yeah, that looked like a rowdy crowd. I definitely have to go next time.
They were behaved, though, man. I will say, like, they kept it tame.
Until we got on the Parkway.
Still Parkway. I mean, everybody opened it up.
Well, yeah, it's the Parkway. I mean, the Turnpike's pretty much 80 at this point. So
Sam's got another ride coming up on May 15th. If you don't have your kid,
is that the same weekend as Robert's thing though?
who's Robert?
Robert
I
Simmons.
think that is
Oh,
the same
I
thing
don't
as
know.
Robert Simmons' thing.
Is
One's
it
a
Saturday or
Sunday, though.
Sunday?
I think I think this is a Sunday.
Yeah.
I don't know what Robert's is.
But is that a performance
It
bagger?
is not. I spoke to him today. I was texting with Sam today because he texted me and asked if we were going to go on that. And I said, well, what kind of ride is it? Is that a normal ride, or is that a performance bagger boner ride? And he was cracking up. He's like, I love that. I'm using that. I'm putting that on the next flyer for the. So he says that's going to be another one like this last one. It's just a little bit more miles, but chill.
Yeah, because when we got onto the highway, I mean, not for nothing, I'd never pegged the speedo on a road glide before. And that's definitely like where we were, and those guys left us like we were standing still.
Well, they're performance baggers.
Yeah, I mean, they have 150 plus horsepower, most of those bikes. And I got to tell you, the Indians were cool. And
there were two nice Indians.
There were two
on the ride.
really nice performance bagger Indians that were there, and they were pretty awesome.
Nice.
Well done.
That sounds like a really good time. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to hang with those guys at that speed.
I'm not hanging with them either.
So how many total you think close did you guys have?
24
bikes, I think.
Yeah,
That's
Couple
pretty
two
good.
up.
That's a good fucking pack.
Most people were solo, but there was a couple two up.
there were a couple of two up, and one
Couple.
young girl. I mean, she was
riding, man.
she was riding, and
What's up, Bronco Rep?
she had a 99 or 98 Fat Boy,
Yeah.
and she cranked that thing up to 100 on the Parkway every time we got on. And
Jesus.
she was rolling.
My buddy Mike's not here yet, but he had a lowrider S. He just moved to a road glide, and that thing could haul.
Wow.
He took off. I forget where we were. We were in Maryland somewhere, but he just took off the on ramp. It just was gone. I was like, holy crap.
Bob Veering was on the ride with us, and he had his lowrider S, and he hung with us.
He hung. Big Smitty wants to know what a performance bagger is.
It's
What's
for us
that?
old dudes trying to prove something.
That's actually that's like a road glide with a microwave. So to put it in perspective.
No bride about lots, and that was
Oh,
priceless.
we were cooking up hot pockets on the ride, buddy.
Oh fuck, that was funny shit.
I want to see Smitty with that sweater around his neck with those glasses on, just riding his road glide, listening to some opera. I could hear it.
Big championship.
time. Yeah, there you go. It's like a gold wing, but fast. Ow, wow. That was harsh. Yeah, it is like a microwave.
None of those guys had turbos or anything on their bike. They were all just pure power and lightweight. I mean, like Sam was on our live last week, and he said he has a road glide that's weighing in somewhere around 700 pounds.
Yeah.
His bike is really sweet looking.
Well,
Can't wait to see it in person.
Right now, it's
right now it's a hot mess because he has no fairing and all his wires are like zip tied to his.
Hey, why did you did you put Mrs. Zachary on a timeout?
No, it was on a timeout.
I don't know. That's what Andrew Aspide was asking, why she's on a timeout.
That might have been accidental, maybe.
Did you block her?
Yeah, hold on. I didn't block anybody purposely.
Did you get intimidated?
Yeah, it could have been a.
Do I have to go in? How do I do that? Do I have to go into
You got to go
the
to
actual
your
YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. All right. Just entertain the troops. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry about that. It wasn't intentional.
Huh.
Yeah, it can happen.
Way to go.
I've done it when you.
I saw Royce here. Now, Roy's getting his ass blocked, but everybody else is okay.
Who's Royce?
I don't know that guy.
Roy.
Roy's Moto Ventures?
Yeah. He called me out. He doesn't like my install video about my. Apparently, if you install a Easy Pass wrong, they trash you. They're rough.
You did an install video on an Easy Pass?
He's got like 2,000 views. I just kind of did it to do it. And I was like, wow, there's people watching it.
You didn't see that one? God.
It's epic. So where would I
Easy Pass to 10?
It's in your settings and general.
It might just be a timeout. Like it might come back up.
Who was it that said I blocked?
Nicole Zachary.
Yeah.
Or Miss Zachary.
Miss Zachary.
Mrs. Zachary?
No, I don't see her blocked.
Yeah. So
she might be trying to watch on a flip phone or something.
Oh, there's Bob Veering. What's up, Bob?
What's up? What's up, Bob?
What's up, Bob?
Yeah, sorry about that. Nobody was blocked intentionally. Yeah, so Roy decided that the whole problem with my video was that I wasn't drinking a beer while installing my Easy Pass. So
that makes a lot of sense, man. I wouldn't watch that video either.
Who does install videos and doesn't drink beer?
I don't know, man.
What is?
I had no idea that. I mean, that's why my channel's where it's at, I guess.
Do you even YouTube, bro? Like,
yeah.
Do you even ride, bro?
Do you even know
telling people it's my neighbor's bike? He's not home during the day. I just roll it out.
Brian going to spit his beer or his drink out today.
I've been looking forward to this, man.
I
had
to
a
see it come
shitty
out
day.
the nose, man. How to get a good one? Just foaming out your nose. That'll be a good one.
Good stuff.
Oh man, that's yeah. You know, I ride to Dunkin' Donuts occasionally. Get those quarter mile in both ways round trip.
Uphill.
It's all about practice.
But I'm getting stage 1 now, so I'm going to be at Dunkin' Donuts in half the time. So it's on. Putting that on tomorrow. I can't wait.
Are you installing it?
Yeah, I'm just doing a. I found a Zero 3D high flow air cleaner for $40 on Blowout.
Yeah, we noticed.
Okay, I know you saw it, and then I put an FP3 in. Just pop it in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, it should be pretty good.
So is that all above board?
What do you mean?
We're kind of shocked when we saw the Zero.
You're not breaking any contracts or anything.
I mean,
no, I bought it. I purposely bought it. I bought it.
We understand that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, oh.
No other companies have a problem with that?
Mike Bull Bike said Duncan needs nuts.
I mean, yeah, I guess you bring up a point, but I mean, it wasn't mentioned.
The company CD, they have a repo guy. He'll come out and take all your lights right off the bike.
He's gonna go out and like the two-tone is gonna have just wires hanging out everywhere.
My last video, I can't believe I was ambushed at Dunkin' Donuts. My truck's on the hauler. You know, it's funny you say that because I did think about that. I was like, but you know, I mean, what are you gonna do, right? Everybody makes everything.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true.
Nah, it's been raining up here.
For $40, I can't turn down a high flow air cleaner. Normally it's $2.99.
No,
I'm too cheap for that. So,
no.
Now, do you guys have any experience with the FP3?
So I mean, I don't want to rain on your parade, but I've been doing a lot of research, and I just actually talked to a couple guys.
But he's gonna.
Yeah, I'm going to. They say the biggest problem with the FP3 is it starts at like a throttle position of like 30.
Okay.
Which means that you're going to lose a little bit of that like low end off the line type of stuff that you might not lose with a few other controllers. But the flip side is it's very plug and play.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
But even though it has auto tune, it doesn't have like an open throttle, like a zero throttle position. And the Harley tuner's the same way.
Do you mean adjusting the position, or it doesn't pick up at zero?
It doesn't start. Like there is no.
Okay.
Yeah, there is no way to do that.
There's a place in Levittown that's like 20 minutes over the bridge.
Yeah,
that does dyno tuning, and I think that when I get
Austin went right.
Yeah,
what's the name of that place? I forget. Yeah.
I think when I go a road glide, when I go to next bike, I'll do it. But for now, not so much.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends on what you want. Like this may be a bike that I'll put a cam in, so I would probably want a controller that might handle that. And the FP3 is known not to be able to handle that.
I mean, if I was going to do a cam, I definitely get it professionally tuned. I kind of feel like, and maybe I'm naive with this, but I kind of feel like with stage one, it's not. You know, especially on my touring bike that I ride mostly 2-up on, I'm not thinking I'm going to be pushing it that hard, but we'll see.
I can't remember if my dad went with the Field Moto because he just did the True Dual slip-on.
He did. He told me that.
And the intake, and then he called them up and they built the tuner for him. He said, "Hey, this is everything I've done. This is what I'm running," and they built the tuner specific for what he has, and then he put it in. He fucking loves it.
So, and honestly, I don't know what I'm going. I think I'm going to go with the.
Why's my phone dying?
The Power Vision, I think.
Okay.
So, but because I mean, I'm looking at exhaust now, but I'm definitely not doing just slip-ons on this bike. I want to get rid of the cat. I want to put a full system on it, and we'll
that's my hope is that I can put headers on. If I can work a deal out with Chromeworks, if I can put headers on, then I might really think about just sitting on the bike and doing the cams because I love the bike. The road glides is something I'd love to have, but somebody was asking about the FP. The FP4. The FP4 is out, but it doesn't work for the twin cam.
No, the FP4 is just for the M8s, and specifically, I think just 21 and up M8s. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bob says Power Commander all the way. Yeah,
I've heard nothing but great things about the Power Commander
until they die.
Well, I mean. Anything can die, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think it'll be interesting. I've never had a bike with stage one, so I have no idea what.
SJ Bagger says he is the Master Tune TTS, and the TTS, and I just learned recently, the TTS is made by the same guy who used to make Screaming Eagle tuners, and when Harley shit canned him to do their own thing. Because I guess he made them for Harley. He started TTS. So it's good technology, but I'm pretty sure it's the same thing with the throttle position. Like it doesn't have the you can't adjust the throttle position like you can on the Power Vision or the Power Commander.
Okay.
Interesting.
So
well, Jason, if you guys, if you want to see me on 150 horsepower bagger, I'll see what I can do. I'll start selling blood or whatever I need to do.
I don't know. I was drilling over that S121.
It's not there, but I mean, the question is, will 150 horsepower and 150 foot-pounds of torque make a two-tone bike actually faster?
No,
They
well,
think
It
it
could
will
be
because you
against the
won't even
rules
know.
of physics.
It'll go by so fast you won't even know what color it was.
All those pleats in my Mustang seat will slow it down.
Oh my god.
Cause some
Oh,
sort of
okay.
turbulence. Oh, it's funny. Yeah, I gotta. I'm just. I guess no matter what I do, I'm never showing back up with a two-tone bike.
Look at these guys. Pete said there's more money in plasma. Money in plasma. Who'd have thought there's money in donating plasma?
Listen,
There is apparently.
don't knock it till you've tried it.
Rob Berry said shots fired.
Hey man, parts aren't parts aren't cheap.
Parts ain't cheap.
Funded many a vacation in the Cheney house.
Heck yeah, it has.
Well, views
I
are
mean,
views.
I
parts
love
are cheap.
I
We
love
got track marks, but
I love the argument. That's my blood money. That's what he says. My blood money.
I decide where that gets spent.
Jason's pulling down 120 horse. Very nice. How's that Corbin seat working out for you? I've heard good things about him.
On what? I didn't even think he had a bike.
Oh.
Oh, come on. Too soon. Way too soon.
Just saying.
Plasma seat.
Getting up performance, get one load at a time.
Plasma and steaming, huh?
Oh, fucking big Smitty.
Oh my.
I mean, hey,
It's like
Bikes
a
are
truck-
bikes.
Truck stop. That's nothing.
That's right. I'll keep rocking my 82 horse. It's all good.
yeah, but you're old school, man.
I
You're
know.
you're like an OG. How's that new dome working out for you? New helmet?
I like it.
Do you?
Yeah, it'll be nice.
Which
in
one
the
did you
summertime.
get? Which version?
The
Ass Pipes has a two-tone as well.
the rocker.
Okay.
I think. Let me.
Bob.
Yeah. Dude. Thanks, Bob.
I think that's
Bob,
the
I'm
one.
drinking. I think I'm drinking your beer right now, man.
So I got the.
What's Troop doing?
I don't know what Troop's doing.
Dumbfounded.
Troopless in Seattle.
Seattle, that was clever.
Poor Droop.
Did he move? Oh, that poor
Hey,
bastard.
Rabbit.
Rabbit Riders.
Rabbit Roger, what's up, man?
Ken Booty was on the ride with us.
Ken Booty's 1982. What was it? An Ultra?
Yeah, he was hanging in there.
He was
He was funny
hanging.
after the first stop. He was, my bike just can't keep up, man. But he did good, man. He got on the Parkway.
I think it's really cool when you still see a lot of those older ultras still
Yeah,
out there.
I got the badass rocker, Bry.
the badass
He
rocker.
said
Okay.
it's a 2000.
It's a 2000.
Whatever. 85.
That was so like a long time ago.
It's a cool bike though.
Just
I like them. I like them older twin cams, man.
Thanks, Roger.
I was really surprised
That might
that
be good.
I met up with Tony Cox from the 530 Bikers in Louisville. I was really surprised the way the M8s sound compared to my bike. I didn't realize that the twin cams have such a different sound though.
Yeah, those M8's got that sewing machine sound.
Huge. I think.
M8s.
Well, it is an 8-valve engine, but I think when you get a full exhaust on an M8, they do sound good.
Yeah,
do.
I'll agree with you there. It does
They-
change,
they-
especially you throw the cam in it. It's a huge difference.
I think they have a little bit more of a growl, than a twin cam. But twin cam's an awesome sounding engine. I mean, I love the way my 96 on the Crossbone sounded. It's one of the three sounds awesome. They're just good sounding engines.
Yeah.
DeBeer, what pipes do you run on your 103?
So I have Kirker slip-ons with Vance and Hines headers.
Okay.
Which Kirkers are you running?
I don't know. What,
They're black.
no, they're not black. They're actually chrome.
They're chrome.
But I'm not sure exactly which ones they are because it was on the bike when I bought it.
Actually, I think I have the hookers. I had the tunable baffles.
I know Austin ended up buying the same ones I had when after the fact with his Road King.
Road King.
And he's got them black now because he painted them or whatever.
Well, now he's got a Bassani.
But now he's got the Bassani, so I might get his black parts
Yeah.
and put them on mine, just because now the pipes are looking a little weird with everything else turning to black.
Yeah.
Your bike's looking really good. That I saw the picture you posted on Instagram this week. It looks fantastic.
Thank you. It's coming along, man. There's a lot of Advan black on there.
That's really my goal is to get a single color limited and then stretch the bags out, because I love the way the stretched Advan black bags look. They look so much better.
They do look good
with that front to back.
But you don't want the stretch bags, huh?
Yeah, I'm on the fence.
I agree with you there.
I need a bike that when I lose my footing and the bike lays on the side, I'm not destroying $1,000 worth of bags.
Got a good point.
Yeah, but how are you talking about this super stretched or just the normal stretch?
If I put his bags on my bike, the bag guards will not save them.
And he
really
needs the bag guards
100%.
Listen,
I didn't know that.
He's angry, and I don't understand why. There's nothing I can do to the front of my fairing that'll make it look like that Mike Wazowski looking Indian bike that you're talking about.
Mike
dude.
Wazowski.
So you need to just relax.
Oh, it was SJ Bagger. You told him to paint his green.
Yeah,
This bike, SJ Bagger's bike, is awesome.
It is nice. It's a Road King, right?
It is. It's Road King. It's FXR King. Yeah.
It's a really sweet looking bike.
It is nice.
Yeah.
It's got to be a money pit though. I don't want to go there.
Yeah. I don't know.
What bike is not a money pit? Honestly, I mean, it can be as big as a money pit as you want it to be.
No, I get that, but there's a point where I think that, and I think it's cool. It's not my thing, but I do love them. I love the look of them.
I love the look of that. If I was gonna have a second bike in my garage, it would be an FXR King. I like them.
Mine would just be a King.
Yeah.
No Mike Wazowski in Cheney House. But I definitely agree that whatever you should do, you should keep the bag guards.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think if you're going to have those stretch bags, I feel like the bag guards have got to go, because I think they just would look stupid at 3/4 of the bag. Like there's just.
Is it the same for those performance bagger guards those guys are all rocking?
I don't know, but I like those. But I don't know if they fit my bike. But
yeah, I don't know either.
I like them.
Well, you're doing great work, SJ. The bike looks awesome.
That's what Bob just said. He was like the bag guards his racers had on. And they had
Tell
really,
Advan Black you
really
need
cool
2
stuff.
pairs to do a drop test. Maybe that'd be a good video for you.
See, some bikes look good with them and some don't. It just, it just depends on, styling what you're going for. I mean, I've seen some bikes I like them, and it's like, there's no way I'd fucking put them on mine. I don't like them. I think it just all depends on application.
Listen, Springer Mike, talk to Dallas in the side chat, man. Black Bert is here to stay. Sorry that you don't like it, but it's my face.
Dallas became a model. Bert dyed his beard. It's been a weird week.
But Bert is standing behind that BBM. Black beards matter. I prefer BBM black bikes matter, but Vivid Black, let it live.
To each his own.
That's right.
That's a good question, Moto Noggin. Do you realize that that's not true? It's Dallas. We just want to make sure you're okay. You're still sober. It is like 8:15, so make sure you're good, buddy.
SJ Bagger, I have the standard bags on mine.
Stock, yeah.
Yeah, stock bags.
And you have a limited, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And even with the clearance, it won't. Huh.
Yeah.
Wow. Now you got me thinking, because I'd be the one that dropped it. Hey, Emery. Yeah, I've only.
Well, Bob saying they fit.
Oh, I know.
Everybody's got jokes. Oh yeah.
They will fit my bike. Yeah. Mm. I think he's talking about the crash guards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know they'll fit my bike. I mean, I just don't know if they kind of go with, but they were pretty cool.
Go with the look that you're going for.
Bent Rim Podcast.
Thanks, Ben Rim. Thank you very much. I appreciate you joining the channel.
I don't know the Bent Rim Podcast either.
So does Bent Rim Podcast have a YouTube channel?
Bent Rim, can you post your link, please? Thank you. First off, thank you for joining the channel, and post your link, please.
Definitely check them out.
Oh, the big man's in the house. Mahala. Ahala. Whatever.
He said Mahala. Is that
Mahala.
like ghetto
Yeah, what-
Hawaiian? Is that
Hey,
or is that Hawaiian Jewish?
It's Hawaiian
Mahala.
Ebonics. That's Hawaiian Ebonics.
Hawaiian Ebonics. Oh shit.
That was great.
Mahala.
Mahala.
He's like Mahala.
I love that guy.
He is a good guy.
Nothing's better than getting a call from Junior at 10:30 at night at Eastern Standard Time. I go, what are you doing, buddy? Going to sleep, buddy. What are you doing? Oh, I just going for work. Fuck off.
Does he work nights?
He does,
Yeah.
and he's out on the
Wow.
West Coast, so he's like
Yeah,
Yeah, he
waking
did
my
that
ass
to
up.
me
all the
once.
time.
He called me at 4 a.m. I'm like, what's up, buddy?
Oh, that's rough.
He called me anytime. He's a great
Remember
dude.
the old working nights.
Yeah,
days.
he's going to be up at my house here in a few weeks.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow, a
party?
play date. Look at that.
that's right.
Motonagan, you don't have a beard.
He's trying to grow one. Ben Rim, did you post your link, bud? Seriously.
Oh, that's funny.
And we got Dallas. Did anyone see the beating Dallas took Monday morning or Monday on his live stream?
We watched.
Yeah,
Yeah.
somebody
I was
attacked him. It was
I
pretty
was-
ugly.
I was buried in that edit, trying to get that Tuesday video out.
Hey, that was some funny shit. I mean, that was spur of the moment. Gotta work up something really quick. That's good.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, hats off, man. If you guys haven't seen the it's support bikers, content creators. I can never say it right.
Mm-hmm.
George was on
Just
the
the
live stream
mhm.
last night.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
Yeah, that one. I
So
mean,
listen, if you have a YouTube channel, find support bikers, content creators. It's run by the Badgers. They have a bunch of pages, obviously, that they run. But if you're into doing YouTube, or you want to do YouTube, or you're doing YouTube and you feel like you're stuck with YouTube and you're not getting where you want to be, find this group, get an invite. I think it is a private group. And they're doing workshops on Tuesday nights. So
Georgia Monkey Run, it was a really good job. So you're spending 12 hours editing a video. That's next level.
yeah, that's kind of what, I don't know, it takes sometimes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's
Is the
I
boss
mean-
man taking care of you though? Because I feel like maybe the boss man is taking advantage of you.
he takes care of me. Listen, man, there's a lot that goes.
Get back in there.
There's he knows when I get pissed off, I work slower, so it doesn't benefit him for me to be pissed.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't come in there and rub your back and your shoulders. You got
Yeah.
this, buddy.
This is
But I found a way to counter that, though, because if I put out really shitty edits of my own, that'll motivate him to work a little bit harder.
yeah, I can't.
Very passive aggressive.
I can't. So
You can't what? Talking shit about my edits now?
no.
On a live stream? This is like for business meetings with just us, bro. You don't talk crap about my edits.
Well, wait a
Listen,
minute
man.
though. If this is a company meeting, then we can billow this out. So we should have
Yeah.
bought more beer. I would have sent a bill.
There you
Jeez.
I mean, listen, for anybody who's learned to edit, for me, and he'll tell it's not easy to pick this stuff up like from scratch. What people may not know is I had a lot of I have many years experience in audio software. So
Mhm.
I've used Logic and Pro Tools for, since Pro Tools has been around, really since the 90s, I've used Pro Tools. So having that knowledge of how editing software works helped me transition over to video software. And I mean, obviously there's a lot of things that are different, but a lot of the workflow is very, very similar.
And you've always been in the Final Cut camp?
I never got into the Premiere Pro camp. No,
Okay.
always. And when I got into Final Cut was definitely not cool. Like when we started, Premiere Pro was definitely the standard. And I think in some ways still is the standard. But I think as things have been moving along now, you're seeing more big films be done on Final Cut. You're seeing more people use Final Cut mainstream than we were 2 or 3 years ago.
Well, most people don't know that George also was a fluffer in the porn industry for a long time, too. So he picked up a lot of skills there.
There you go.
Hey, man, skills are where you find them. It's on
That's
job
right.
training. Yeah, I worked with iMovie, then I went to Premiere because of work, and then I told you I was messing with Final Cut, and it's cool, but it's that whole having to think differently that screws me up. Like I was telling you, there's like no unsharpened mask that there is in Premiere, and it's not necessarily that I can see better or worse yet. It's just it doesn't have certain things that I'm looking for, and it doesn't mean that I need them. I guess it's been kind of weird, but it does render quick.
I guess with me, I not having really ever used Premiere, there are things that.
Oh no!
Yeah, here we go.
Anonymous biker is in the house.
There are things to that if I've never had, I've never missed. You know what I mean? So if you always drove a manual car and drank coffee and drove to work in the morning, you never knew what it was like to drink your coffee and drive an automatic to work in the morning. So I
mean, it's the same with cameras.
Yeah.
The work camera killers I never could get a feel for, but then using like the M50 or the R series, it's so much easier because it just works the way my brain does.
Yeah.
And again, like you said, it doesn't mean that the tool's better. It's just sometimes it works better for you.
Listen, Peter McKinnon could probably take a better photo with his iPhone than I could take with the most.
Did you? And I'm sure you have. Did you see the McKinnon one where he crashed the M3 on the R3 on the drone?
No,
did you see that video?
No, I don't know.
He put an R3 on a drone, was flying it around, and the drone crashed, snapped the lens right off the body. And I'm like, you have to be Peter McKinnon to get away with that.
Yeah.
Any other of us would have been like tied up and shot.
That's because he didn't like his R3.
Yeah, apparently.
I'm sure he had the next one free the next day. It's all good.
Pete said, I would say 80% of moto vloggers need iMovie or LumaFusion. I don't know what LumaFusion is. Listen, there's a lot of people that use DaVinci. There's a lot of people that use Premiere. I think personally, again, like we talked about this last night on a live stream, if you want to grow your YouTube channel and invest in your YouTube channel, yeah, thank you, Dallas. You're the man. I'm going to post that picture of you in that blonde wig to our stories tomorrow just for that one.
Yes. No, I want the modeling picture. I want to post that one.
I think, investing in the Adobe suite is a smart thing to do, because if you start from the beginning, making your thumbnails in Photoshop and using Lightroom to edit your photos and using Premiere Pro to do your, video editing, you're going to be way ahead of the curve. I mean, it costs money, but the end product is going to grow a channel if that's your plan. And if that's not your plan, use whatever you want.
Well, and it's also good too, because it's at least I think it's a transferable skill set, right? If you know Premiere, that was the problem at work, is I was going to buy Final Cut. Nobody at work could even help me with Final Cut. So I had to get Premiere. I mean, granted, they paid for it, but it's kind of hard, because if you don't have somebody to learn from, sometimes it's really hard.
Yeah.
But
and
to your point,
there's always YouTube. And, I use a lot of Lightroom. Like the photos that you see are thumbnails. Bert does the thumbnails. He does them in Canva, right?
Yes.
Is what you're using. So he uses Canva to do the thumbnails, but a lot of the photos are edited in Lightroom. And for example, for Sam's performance bagger video, the first video we did with him a couple of weeks ago, he was like, he saw the photos and he goes, the first thing I wanted to know is, how did you clean my bike? My bike is filthy. And I showed him before and after, and I just used the heel feature in Lightroom, and it cleaned his bike. And
really, I haven't tried that.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's nothing that, you can edit skies. You can do all kinds of stuff once you start to learn the shortcuts in that, and you can make some real good Instagram pics.
See, I use Snapseed a lot for editing photos over
Snapseed is excellent for editing photos if you don't have an Android device and you have an iPhone, because they stopped making it for Android.
I didn't know that, but I really like Snapseed.
Snapseed is great. The only thing, so since I've got into Lightroom, I don't use Snapseed because now I use Lightroom Mobile. But the only thing I felt like you had to be careful with Snapseed is you could really overdo a photo quickly. I felt like.
Oh yeah, I think you got a very good point.
But I think, listen, if you have an iPhone, download some Snapseed and work with some photos, because it's a free app. And it's created by a company that's in Seattle that does lenses and cases from.
Shots fired.
Yeah. for Moment. It was created by Moment. So if people don't know who Moment is, like if you want to shoot a YouTube all on your camera phone,
Moment lenses are the shit.
look at Moment and look at Moment lenses and Moment cases, because they will elevate your YouTube footage immensely.
Yeah, I've thought about getting some, but I haven't pulled that trigger yet.
Yeah. I mean, they're like $150 a lens. Some of
Yeah.
them are like $300 for like the lens kit.
Yeah,
But you're buying thousands of dollars worth of technology for $150.
I mean, because the cameras on cell phones now came so much farther, and you get a lot of places. So many people say, I mean, your phone's always in your pocket. I mean, you get a pack. I mean, of course, you do got those people that are packing around, you know, their DSLRs and all their cameras, but your phone is something everybody has, and you get that moment. I mean, it's quick and easy to snap on a Moment lens and, you know, catch a picture.
yeah, but you need an AK red. That's where it is. That's
Yeah,
where it's
right.
at.
Yeah. I'm gonna pack that in my extra tour pack.
Yeah,
So
in your trailer that's following you.
Pete says, I use On One Photo Raw and Affinity Photo. So yeah, there's subscription services too. Anything that allows, like the Moment app allows you to shoot photos in RAW and really lets you get a lot out of your iPhone camera. All the photos that you see, like the heavily edited photos that are thumbnails for us and our Instagram photos, are all shot in RAW as well. So
Bye, group.
he said Bert totally gets me.
Oh, why did you say that?
So
Now, what's your thoughts on output? So a lot of people are really pushing the 4K at, I think YouTube recommends 45 megabits for 4K.
So my thoughts are this: if I have a long video and we're pressed for time, it's going up in 1080.
Fair enough.
And that's the end of it. If I have time, I will put stuff up in 4K and let it roll that way. But if I have a video done a couple days beforehand, I'll let it export overnight, and then the next night I'll let it upload.
Okay.
But yeah, it's he said this is a nerd fest.
Who was that?
I would have said that. Somebody said that.
It was the beard.
Whoa, YouTube likes 4K.
Why'd we just zoom in on Bride drinking from
Hey,
his...
Jason, mine was legit. I had to throw some more wood in my wood stove to keep the garage warm.
That's always his excuse. He's going there, taking a leak outside the door, and
He's going outside to deal with his wood. That's all I heard.
wood on the stove.
Hey, right there, buddy. There's a wood
Like
stove.
10 degrees
wood
in
box.
Seattle.
Yeah. What do you think of them apples?
Apples.
That's too funny.
Got to fill up the potbelly stove.
Yeah, it's
Told you.
You did.
it's interesting. I thought what you said last night was really good. It you can go as deep in as you want, but how deep do you want to go?
Yeah.
As deep as your pocketbook will let you.
Well, I mean, yeah. I wouldn't buy a nicer camera than my M50 for doing YouTube, honestly. What I would buy is another M50.
That's what I need to try shooting with his two bodies.
So that, either he could have an M50, here hanging out for him to do his talking head stuff, or if we did a video here, I wouldn't have to take one off the tripod, or we could have two angles.
What's the holdup?
What's the holdup?
Listen to that.
I
You do
think
more
what the
shots-
takeaway
more
here is
shots on
Baggers
our
and
live
Brews needs you to join their channel. They need the money. George needs a new camera. So just make that happen while you're
There
here.
you go. Go subscribe. Go subscribe, like, and donate to the cause.
Yeah. And plasma's accepted, I think, at this point.
Yes.
Bert will be showing up the plasma bank. I have no idea whose this is.
I
but
know
there
where
you
to
go.
take it.
Hey, Springer, those are my wife's chickens. Them fuckers aren't mine. But the eggs are good.
Chickens?
Yeah.
You haven't been on seen Denver on a live stream where a chicken shows up? Can we make that happen, Denver? Or is it too
in his
late?
backyard. I think it was his backyard.
You never know. You never know if a chicken will show up.
When Amy, his wife, was on with the monkeys, she walked away and came back with a chicken.
Pete says cameras are hard to find right now.
Are they? I don't know.
Did you see that they bumped like the price of some of the Canon lenses up like $200 a pop? Like the 24 to 105 went up like $200 or $400. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Listen. Let's go, Brandon.
At some point that's got to stop. It's a little crazy right now.
Well, at some point, listen, I mean, inflation is this. As long as people are buying and supporting it, they're going to say he's already making my car payment. That's funny. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, Dallas. Mind you, I subscribed to Dallas's channel today. Did you subscribe to Dallas?
Like days ago, bro. Where you been?
So
where you been?
And then I subscribed to Dallas's channel, and it says at 100 subscribers, I will release a video. That's what his channel says.
Oh, he's holding us all hostage.
What if we don't like it? We can just
here's the thing. Like, if that works, I'm gonna be like, I'm not releasing another video till we hit 20 grand.
I mean, hey,
if it works, it works. You know,
seems legit.
Listen,
Moto Noggin, your statement's only partly correct. Yes, we can get paid for it. We don't know. We love you though. He's got his boy Blue hanging out with him as a sidekick.
Maybe he's winning some races with his Sportster. Yes. Racing for pink slips.
Piney's still waiting, or Mrs. The Piney Prince is still waiting for a swag pack. What's going on there?
Yeah, she joined the
so Dallas needs 73 more subs
channel, and she's expecting a swag pack in return.
Yeah, before we get too sidetracked with that, go ahead, guys, and post your links so we can.
Yeah, Dallas needs 73 more subs. He's going to release a video.
He's going to get the ball when I post that picture of him in a blonde wig.
Dallas doesn't. Wait a minute. So he doesn't even own a camera, but he started a YouTube channel. That is brilliant marketing. Guys, if you want to see my face, please buy me a camera.
This is the hashtag that they've started in our Discord. Hashtag hold the video hostage.
Yes.
I got to tell you, your Discord's so much fun. You got great people in your Discord.
Oh, thanks, man. They are awesome.
Well, we've got great subscribers as a whole.
Yes, you do.
That's right.
They're no, but seriously, because a lot of the Discords just get to be like, well, I guess out of control wouldn't be the right word, but for our Discord, your Discord's fun, but yeah, it gets to be a shit show. So that's good. I'm glad you guys.
Ours is not a shit show.
No, only when Moose is there to like antagonize Dallas.
I thought Moose made it a shit show.
I keep the Moose shit contained though. They're like one room mostly.
Jamin, don't join the small channel mafia. You got your guy's own thing going. Do your own thing.
Nah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Join us.
Collaborations are good, but don't get sucked into groups. That could be trouble.
It's good to join a community, not necessarily good to join a group.
Yeah, because then somebody has always got to want to be in charge.
There's a big difference, and not that there's anything wrong with those groups. I mean, we've seen in our time on YouTube, we've seen a number of them kind of come change, go. For a while, we had the Braptown, and there were
who was in Braptown.
Braptown was Dad and Ad for a while. It was
Drew from Touring Midwest.
Mudcrab guy from Australia.
Yep.
Did he ever come back?
No.
Touring Midwest. I know he took some time off.
Oh, yeah.
Andrew's back. He
didn't take time off. His channel got hacked.
Yeah.
So he had to get it fixed. But he's back. Skid Pig. And then you had
Chug.
J-Mac.
And somebody else.
And who's the dude that was Stevie TV?
Oh yeah, Stevie TV.
So I mean, we're going back. I mean, we're going back to when we started, which was 19. So it's been a minute, but and then you had the what was the women?
Oh,
Dallas, it won't let you post a link Hold on a second.
Mama Mafia, something Mama Mafia.
Oh, Mama Mafia with
that would have been Geared Raven, Motorcycle Mama, Bombshell Biker, and Mrs. Kiwi Rider.
Yes.
Yeah, and then she went to the
And then
530
the
bikers.
Aussie chick joined too, and then they
the
folded.
Aussie chick joined. Yeah,
I think they all folded because the Aussie chick. She liked to go down under.
I knew it was coming.
Yeah, the setup was there.
It was coming, but I knew it was coming. So.
Oh, there you go. Thanks, Denver.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know why you can post, but they can't.
Bodine.
No, you can't share his channel. Oh wait,
Oh, Dame 52's in the house. He's rocking the meat hooks now, man. He's like 30 years younger with that bike.
Meat hooks, the 18-inch Clockworks fairing. It's nice. It's a nice bike.
I think he's going to wind up getting the new upgraded boom system with the subs in the bags. I can see it.
Oh boy!
I thought he was just getting a hearing aid.
What?
I mean, he's got one. HDR's got one. Man, everybody's going.
Yeah.
yeah, there's Dallas's. I just posted up in the chat.
So, those
Thank
guys
you.
have been doing a good job at hanging together with their lives. I mean, they are, Bronco Ride, HDR, and Bodine. They've had, I think they started doing those lives like during the pandemic, and they've had some great guests on there.
Why? No hate, Bob. I love you, man. No hate. No hate.
How can you hate Bodine? He's like solid dude.
He's lovable.
And he works at Sheets. Who doesn't love Sheets?
I thought he owned Sheets.
He does own Sheets.
I keep waiting for there to be an official sponsorship engagement with Sheets and Bob. I think that would be great.
2 hours later, Anonymous Biker said Skid Pig, Knuckles, and J-Mac.
Good job, Anonymous.
Yeah.
You nailed it, buddy.
Nailed it.
He's got that FEMA internet down there in NOLA.
Oh shit!
Poor Anonymous. So what's going on for the
And then
summer?
he
What
just
do you-
said Mama Mafia. What is going on right now?
Definitely got the FEMA interwebs going on. This summer,
Yeah, you guys are going to AC, right? Or OC?
going to OC this year.
That's fall.
That's the fall, most definitely.
Summer's going to be a lot of
Game time decisions.
a lot of game time decisions, a lot of local, a lot of Eastern region stuff.
Okay.
Probably some weekend trips, a little out of our area, but still close. No big rallies or anything for the summer. Unfortunately, we're not going to make Sturgis. We're not going to make, probably not going to make Laconia or Americade, most likely.
Yeah.
Well, Laconia, isn't that damn near your backyard?
It's about 6 hours.
That's
Okay, I wasn't sure how far it was from you.
It's not far.
I mean, it's a day's ride. It's
But the issue that we have with that is it's like a couple weeks before, actually leaving less for you, before we have some family time vacations planned.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got
So it's a little too close to those for spending money and taking time off.
No, I get that. I mean, family's family. I mean, I wasn't sure how far you guys were from that. I was just kind of curious.
Yeah, it's not a far ride. 6 hours is nothing, but VAM is a very good possibility for the Piney Princess and I.
When is VAM?
George, again, he doesn't like you guys, so the odds of him riding all the way down to Virginia to see you is slim and none, but it's in July. I don't know the dates.
Okay.
I think it was it's my anniversary weekend, so it's the 21st. Sometime around the 21st, I think. I wouldn't mind going down and meeting Dallas and seeing Droop again, and I don't know who else is going. I feel like Bob and Colin and them were planning on going, but I'm not sure. If Bob's still in the side chat, you can fill us in.
I think they were. So what's Droop like in person?
He's true.
You know what? It was a while ago.
He's already backpedaling. It was a while ago. It was raining.
Well, it was a while ago, and I feel like he's evolved. He was really quiet.
Okay.
but I feel like he's immersed himself a little more in the motovlog community and the culture and all of us and our channels, and he's got his own live stream now. So I feel like he's a little less quiet. But I mean,
all I had were smart ass comments and shit I was gonna pipe up, but I'm a nice guy tonight.
I mean, Virginia, they're not good with words.
Slim, I'm going to South Dakota in June. I'll be over there the 24th of June for a couple days. I'll be in
so Bodine says they have a house all set. So has it got an extra room for the Piney Princess and I?
That's what I'm hearing.
That's what
it's a small trailer out back.
Good on that.
He's got that cushy seat. You can sleep on his bike. You'll be fine.
Oh,
yeah.
Who are we talking about?
You, I think.
Yeah, you can sleep on Bodine's bike.
Oh, it does have that giant window on the front.
Trailer house. Oh, so Dallas is definitely going to Vam.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I know Dallas is.
Which honestly is one of the reasons I'm leaning to maybe doing it, because I would like to meet Dallas.
Ben Rose says Gettysburg might be one of those things where it's like we wake up on a Saturday morning and run out there and
I've been very disappointed in the Gettysburg rally.
I feel like we have to support
Actually, we got
I want to support it. It needs to grow. It's not far. It's only a couple hours away. It just hasn't been good. But
if it rains beforehand, apparently
if it rains anytime within like 2 or 3 days prior to that, I'm not going.
Yeah.
Because it's it's just a mud pit. The place
I
that they
think
have it.
Ken
bad.
Booty had a question about cams in an 88. For me, I went with I have the gear driven, the 252s in mine, and I fucking love them. Nice low, give you nice, that low end torque, that nice sound, and they're fucking they're good. It's a nice mild.
Gary. Poor Ken's looking at that bike right now in his garage. He goes, "How can I make this thing faster?"
It's very simple. Actually, just trade it in.
Springer, Mike, hit me up on Instagram and send me a message, and we can coordinate and maybe find a time. I'm leaving, I think, Thursday the 23rd from here in Port Angeles, and I'll be over there Friday afternoon, be hanging out Friday and Saturday, then leaving sometime Sunday and riding back to Washington.
Apparently, Bert's beard is Dallas's spirit animal.
Oh yeah,
interesting.
The Burtkin.
So
what's your other camera go-to gear there, George? So you got the M50, you got the Sigma Trio, right?
The say what?
You have the Sigma Trio, the lenses, the Sigma Primes.
No, I just have I have the kit lens.
Okay, for some reason I thought you had the Trio.
So I use the M50. I have a kit lens, and then I have a 70 to 300 EF lens with an EF. You want to nerd out a little bit with the EF speed adapter on it, which really makes it like a 70 to 350 kind of a lens. And it does some awesome stuff. It's an old lens. It's got no stability in it. So if I do video, it's kind of got to be on a tripod.
Sounds good, Springer.
But it takes some amazing photos. Other than that, we use, and I really, like I've been saying, so many people have been like bugging me, like do a video with what you shoot, with your equipment that you shoot with. And I mean, I've kind of put it off for a number of reasons, but we have the Canon, the M50. We have 3 GoPro 7 Blacks.
Nice.
And we both have iPhone 13, so we use the iPhones.
Nice.
The whole object is to shoot as much stuff as you can in RAW, with exception my Canon obviously does not shoot in log because it's an M50, which is fine. But what I do is I have the Canon that has its color profile, and then everything else is in RAW, so I can match the iPhone, the raw footage from the iPhone, the raw footage from the GoPros to the Canon.
Okay, so I got a kind of a geek nerd question for you there, George. Have you ever tried Filmic Pro on your iPhone?
I've never tried Filmic Pro, only because I think I tried it for a hot minute and then Moment came out, and I use Moment to shoot the footage.
Okay, I'm just curious. I played with a little bit, but
Yeah. The Moment app is so easy, and it's so easy to change things on the fly with the Moment app that it's I've just come to like it. You know, not sponsored, by the way. Link not in description.
But they could if they wanted to.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Heck, I'm back.
You're back.
Stop with the nerd
you're
shit.
back?
Oh, did you have to go break the seal again?
Oh yeah.
Again. That was my first Gary of the night.
No, it wasn't. You had a Gary before you came down.
Well, I'm talking about since we got on.
Yeah, off-air Garys don't count.
Most people don't pee when they drink one beer all night. Keep it PG, baby.
Yeah, but
so what do you got planned for the next few weeks there, Bri? Were you going to do any riding other than Dunkin' Donuts?
See, about going to Starbucks. So the stage 1 kit goes on this week. The bars, my buddy Mike's coming up next weekend to help me on Friday or Saturday. And then after that, it's all out. I'm ready to go.
All out, he says.
All out. I might,
What does that mean?
I don't even know what
I don't know.
You might even have a bike night?
He's tuning it. It's going to throw himself right into that performance bagger category.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could probably shave 5 minutes off my rip to the pick now. I can get to the pick in like 5 minutes quicker.
You even know where the pick is?
I do. I've been there, and I've been to one more too. We had that discussion.
You've been that far now? I keep forgetting. You've been that far south on 206?
Yeah, I've been down to I've been to Atlantic City Harley-Davidson.
Have you been to PJ?
It was scary.
It was scary.
What's that?
It was scary how?
I drove through downtown AC on the bike. I was scared.
To get to Atlantic County Harley?
I took a detour. The Harley GPS is terrible. No, I went to Atlantic County and I went through AC.
Well, who does that?
My bike's at AC right now.
So, Rob, I'm not getting. I have the 16-inch, 1.5 fatback rink bars. They're exactly the bars I have now, but they're 16s versus 12s, and they're the thicker versions.
Wait, Fat Bagger Inc.
Fatbagger rink, baby.
What's the tallest they go? 16?
It might be. Let me look. I honestly don't know.
And you're doing 16s?
Yep.
Yeah. He's moving up in the world.
How's that make you feel?
I mean, it doesn't make me feel anything. I'm trying to figure out how he's going to turn his bike.
The thing is, though, 16s on the bikes that I've tried isn't bad because with my Mustang, it sits me back almost 2 inches. So they have to roll back a little bit. So they're not.
Do you pull them all the way back so they're like in your lap and you're just like this?
I've seen that look.
Holy shit.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, the stereo is the next upgrade. Because you can't have that and not allowed stereo.
That's true. And ride through Atlantic City.
I think I did roll them a little bit back too far, but yeah, no, I'm getting the 16s on. I'm excited.
He's going to get that new Rockford Fosgate sub that goes in one saddlebag with the built-in amp and just plug and play, just plug it in. And
Yeah.
So
Being air
if
ride
anybody in the side chat or on the panel knows of a company that makes a meat hook style of bar that's 18 inches and 1.5
and pre-wired.
I don't care if they're pre-wired. I mean, it's a plus, but an 1.5 inch, the thick 1.5 inch diameter. If you know of a company that does 18s and 1.5 inch, please let me know. I'm looking for that.
18s, huh?
Yeah, well, if T-Rex is doing 16s, I mean,
I can't believe the difference in the diameter.
That's what she said.
Yeah,
they
look a lot better.
So much better.
The whole girth.
You have them already?
Yeah, they're sitting
Them.
downstairs.
Yeah.
Can you see them?
No, I'm just saying you've seen them, so it's a big difference.
Yeah, I told you when I got mine, the guy told me, "Oh, you should, you don't want to go any higher than 12s. 12, any higher than 12. Oh my God." And I didn't know any better. And I got the 12s. They were fine till we got the Mustang, rolled them back, and now they're like 10s. So I figured I'll go 16s.
See, I got just the opposite. It was everybody's like, don't go, if you're gonna do it, don't go less than 14. Yeah, that was, basically.
So Bob's got the factory 47s, which I really like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too, but I
they
don't like
only
the
go
price
to
tag.
16. They don't go to 18, which I'm like,
But Bob, do you find them to be too wide? Because they look really wide compared to the stock bars.
I like wide.
I like them thick.
I like them real thick and juicy.
They're like oatmeal thick. Yeah, the
a little bit too much. It's a little creepy.
Those guys say it's too thick.
Good channel.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So Bodine's saying there's no issue with them. That's good. I wasn't.
I
wasn't
mean,
sure.
there's not gonna be an issue when you just sit on it in the garage and just go.
Ken Booty says he's got 14s
Hill
ordered.
Country Custom Cycles. That's what you're looking for. Yeah, I've ordered from Hill Country. That's actually where I got my 18-inch apes for the Heritage. But see, I don't want Moose. I don't want the curved. Like I want that
You want
almost
the
meat hook look where it's not curved. I had nice ones from Hill Country Customs.
They were cool guys.
On the Heritage 18-inch. They were high and they were nice. But they're the rounded. I'm not looking for that rounded edge. So I'll check out Hill Country and see if they got anything.
Bodines are saying they're 6 inches wider than stock. Holy cow, that seems.
Bodine's a big dude, though, man. He's not a little guy.
Yeah, he's ripped. That's true.
Well, that's not where I was going with that.
Moose says they've got the meat hooks. He just looked it up.
They got what?
Meat hooks.
Who does?
Hill Country.
Do they?
Hill County.
Moose, just drop them in Bert's P.O. box. He would appreciate it. Thank you for the support.
Chair, though. That's not good. Now I gotta get on the ground. There it is. Oh! No, I'm not drinking that.
That was awesome, George. Oh shit, that was good.
Carlini makes a 17-inch Menace 8.
I did see the Carlini 17s, and they're nice.
Carlini makes
That's an option. Actually, Carlini is the
product.
only one I found so far that was close to what I like.
Because with the 16s in the showroom that I tried, they were pretty much level with my shoulder. So if there's any rollback, they'll be under my shoulder. So it'll be fine.
Bob, I thought I looked up KST, and I didn't think they had anything above 16. Have you seen 18s for them? 17s, 18s?
They're only 1.25 inches.
Yes. Yeah, Jason. Yeah, see, I don't want 1.25 inches. I want 1.5 inches. And Carlene does have the 17-inch, which might work.
What do you have now, Bert?
Right?
I have 12-inch Spooky Fast, which they don't feel or look like 12-inch, but they're not nearly as high as I'd like them.
No, the bike could definitely use higher bars. I mean,
and they're just what was on it when I bought it, and they're not stock, but they were whoever had it before me.
Because when I had the 12s on with the stock seat, I want to say they were probably maybe 3 inches under my shoulder, maybe a little bit more, but they weren't. They were comfortable. Yeah.
What is Brian, like all torso? He must be.
Yeah, I am. I have a 32-inch inseam, but I'm 6'1", so I'm all torso. So I need, I have special needs.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right. That's what Kate said too.
Bob says go Carlini.
Carlini, huh? I might.
You should get the Carlinis, and we should bring Bob some beer.
6'4",
and
little under
install them with
6'4",
Bob.
Pete.
I think that's a plan.
2-inch round. I've never seen a 2-inch bar.
There's a company from Australia that makes 2-inch bars, but I don't think they make them for road glides.
That'd be badass.
I think they make them for like Road Kings.
That's super beefy.
Yeah, Ken Booty said he said he thought your bars were taller than 12s, and
yeah, I mean they don't look like 12s when you look at them the way they sit.
Yeah,
but they're definitely lower than I like. I'll have to post. I'll post tomorrow. I might have already done this, but I'll post a picture of my Heritage with the 18s in the Discord later on, and you guys can see like what I like.
There you go.
Bob says he'll install.
What?
Yeah, we'll go up to Bob's, bring some beer.
Where's Bob's? That sounds like a road trip.
Yeah, we're
Bob's up north, but he's in Jersey, but he's about as far as you're gonna go in Jersey.
Bob have a shop, or is he doing it in his garage?
Bob's got a house.
Bob's got an awesome garage.
Nice. Nothing wrong with that.
You've been to Bob's garage?
He posted a picture of it in Discord.
I missed that. My bad. Drinking a little Bang Kitty.
Bang Kitty.
Bang
That's
Kitty.
an interesting one.
Another 8+%. What is she doing up there?
I don't know.
So what do you think of the
Hang on,
Oleans?
shit.
You still happy?
Oh, man. Love them.
Yeah.
Love them. And again, we're coming from stock, you know. And
Yeah.
I don't think either of us have done any other aftermarket, right?
No.
So
I mean, the best way to describe it, you know, is I think people with stock suspension who think everything's okay, and they think that because they don't know any better, is, you know, when you hit a bump and the bike kind of does this a little bit after that bump. Well, when you get a high performance suspension, it doesn't do that. It just takes the bump and goes, and takes the bump and goes, and there is no,
that's different.
you know, there is no float, there is no bounce to them, but they're, you know,
Everybody's getting bars. Bodine just got bars, or got shocks too.
Yeah.
and in
And
the
HDR
corners,
got them too.
I mean, cornering
Makes a
is-
huge difference in cornering, which I did not expect.
My confidence in a corner is much more than it was with, you know, the stock
It's
suspension.
really good in a corner.
Yeah.
Busted Knuckle wanted me to post this to you guys. Apparently, there is a motorcycle art show. I believe he's friends with the artist in Portland. So I'm just going to put that in the side chat if you guys want to check it out.
Portland.
Portland. Maybe Harley Fatboy Jr. could be a guest. Maybe Harley Fatboy Jr. could show
I know
up.
there's a Portland, Maine, and there's a Portland, Oregon.
I don't know.
There you go.
Oh, the one moto show that is in Portland because Brad's
So-
going.
And so Bodine said this should be the first upgrade. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's amazing to me how many people will go and buy cams and will do other stuff, but won't upgrade their suspension. It's by far the best thing I did.
You know,
I mean,
it took
it's
me
just like
Long time.
5 years,
Yeah, long time.
almost 5 years on this bike to do it. And I just can't believe how stupid that
Well,
was.
I mean, I figure like
you
the
know what I mean?
last year was kind of us figuring out stuff for YouTube.
But still, 4 years of it
You
was
know.
like, yeah.
Yeah, but on the flip
all
side
the
of it, you
other
didn't
things you do.
rush into it. That's
Yeah,
what a
yeah,
lot of
Jason-
people do.
Portland's
rush
about
into it.
about 3 hours from Seattle.
And yeah, we
About
didn't rush
4
into
hours
it.
for me.
And then
Is he talking to somebody in the corner of his room?
I think so. He and
shut up.
It's the delay. It's got to get all the way to Seattle to
gotta
here
go all the
before
way
you
to
hear 'em.
Seattle.
Yeah, you guys got slow internet, I guess. You know, kind of like Bright. Keep
You're
freezing.
pixelating there, Bubba.
Shut up, Bright.
We have slow internet.
No, I was talking about
And he
Bright.
looks like he's calling in from an Atari. But
Hey,
we
guys,
got slow internet.
Hey guys, I just got this new flip phone. Can you see me?
James Galino says Suicide Chopper says 1.5 bars.
Denver's
I
been
believe
ranked.
that. But
What
how
was the
high?
highest you were? You were 26 in Pennsylvania, in United States podcast, and you got shitty internet, Denver.
Well, it's
Hey,
audio, so
No, I don't got shitty internet, buddy. I got gig speed shit, and I'm hardwired now. So fuck off.
But you're pixelating.
That's because it's a shitty camera. I got to upgrade soon.
But what?
Yeah,
#1 in northwestern Canada, and you don't have a good camera?
I hit 17 in Canada. I think
Yeah, but northwestern, you're #1.
always.
I'm 26 in Germany. I'm slaying. I'm gonna be like Hasselhoff.
Okay, Hasselhoff.
Hey, I
Ride the
hit
hog
shit fucking Finland too now. It's fucking blowing up, you know.
off
Moving
the biker.
all places.
We should really do the podcast thing.
Who, us?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm telling you, all you got to do is take your live streams and throw them into a podcast format. People listen.
Oh yeah.
That's honestly, that's the only reason I started doing the podcast. Was there was Phil, who's a police officer in Kentucky. He works the night shift, and he's like, "Is there any way I can listen to these podcasts? Because I don't have the what is it, YouTube? What is it, the YouTube version where you can shut YouTube off, but it still plays the audio,
YouTube
premium or whatever it is."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Motoblonde said the same thing. She's like, "Is there any way to listen to it in the car?" I'm like, "I don't know. I'll just throw it up on Spotify, and people listen. It's kind of cool. It's easy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Thank you,
if
Frederick.
anything else, man, it's just one more way for people to hear your content.
That's right.
Cool.
I mean, Denver's people listen to Denver don't even understand English, but it's universal with Denver.
That's
I
right.
love them.
That's it.
Is he eating now?
I think he is eating.
Fuck yeah, my wife just brought me fried egg sandwiches, man.
I knew he was eating an egg. He just beat me to it. I was
Hello?
like, you know he's eating a chicken egg.
Yeah, and they're
Yeah.
farm fresh.
Fuck yeah, fried egg sandwich on fucking toasted bread.
Why
Shit's
didn't Amy
good.
come and say hi to us?
Ken
Nice.
said Bry is huge in the Eskimo community.
I am. Hey man, you know,
Hey,
wherever-
I got much love for
wherever
Dallas.
you
See that?
find-
He's my homie.
Check these out, Bert. What am I checking out, Lucas? You didn't put anything there. I just
Lucas, we're having an issue with the links. I don't know what happened. Lucas, send it to one of our Instagrams.
Send
We'll
it
post in the chat.
to baggersandbrews@gmail.com if you
Yeah.
got something that might be
Yep.
handlebars or something that I like.
But don't use their AOL one. It takes a while.
AOL, don't use that. Use the Gmail.
Bert's got mail.
Moto Noggin said, "What happened to Moto Blonde?"
Yeah, that's a good
She's-
question, man.
She has taken a sabbatical. I just talked to her recently. She's
Oh,
good,
you did.
but she's taken a sabbatical. I don't want to get into more than that, but she said she'll be back. The bike build's still coming, so
Yeah.
Good for her.
Figured it was something personal, you know. Everybody goes through stuff.
Yeah, sometimes you got to take a break. I mean, it is what
she's
it is.
probably going to come back with like a full performance bagger and be like, "Hey guys, been gone a while. Look what I
That'd be
built."
cool.
Look at the upgrades.
That or a Sportster, yes.
Yeah. Else it's all
She-
carbon fiber.
She's not coming back with a Sportster. Yes.
Well, no self-respecting woman would.
Oh.
Word.
Oh, he's still here. Oh crap.
Oh yeah, he's still here.
Oh man,
My bad. Adventures of the Bearded Bobber.
Yeah, his bike's in a million pieces. Just posted a
what's
picture of
going
it.
on, man? There's someone we haven't seen in the stream.
See, now
Welcome,
that's
sir.
somebody who was around and doing this when we started.
Yeah.
And is still going, which is
Yeah.
cool to see because so many people have fallen off.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. What's up, man? How are you?
Like we've been doing this so long.
No, but in YouTube years, 3 years is a lot.
Got a point.
You know, a lot of people, get into it and realize how much work it is and then quit.
There's a lot of people, it seems like, at least since I've been doing it, they hit winter and then they're done because they just never come back because now they
Look
realize
at-
how hard it is during the winter.
Look at how many people we met at the Bring It Home ride that are no longer doing anything on YouTube.
Mostly all of them.
I mean, look at
Other than
Maxwell. I
Bearded
mean,
Bobber.
No,
Maxwell was a
Bearded
huge
Bobber
force
is still
in
doing it. Brian Blacktop is still doing it.
Kinda,
He's still doing it.
sorta.
Um,
Van life.
yeah.
Hashtag get in my van. Creepy perv.
It's got windows. It's not pervy now.
Oh,
Even,
they're tinted.
Listen, Biking Bird.
Biking bird fell off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he fell off hard too. So did Between Two Wheels.
Bees. Roll Tide. Motorcycle Mama.
Yeah. I
Dear
like
Raven.
I like Roll Tide stuff too.
Roll Tide will still pop something out every now
once
and
in a
then.
while, he puts
Like
up
he
a
hasn't
video.
closed up shop. He just does it when he wants to and for fun.
I used to like Roll Tide's lives and the way he did mail calls. He would just light up a cigar and sit on his back deck, and he was like,
It was
"What's
great,
up,
man.
YouTube?"
I loved it, dude.
Man, I haven't had a good cigar in a while. I was tempted to grab one, but I got off too late tonight.
It was no different than what we try to do, where we're just chilling, we're just hanging out and
Yep.
connecting. And he just did it on his back porch during the day.
during the day.
Hey, why not? I mean, anymore,
Iowa.
fuck, set up your phone.
What
and
was
just
the
fucking
live
chill.
stream, Bert, that you were on? Was it Military Biker that you were in the pool? I
No,
can't
that
remember
was-
whose channel it was, but you're just
That-
like
that
laying
was
on
our
the edge of the
channel.
pool.
That was
Was
that was
That
our
was,
channel.
that was pool time with the beard.
Pool time with the beard. That's coming back this summer. I don't know. I was just home and George was, I don't know, it was the weekend. I don't know, he was doing
Yeah.
something and I went and got in the pool and there was nothing going on. I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to fire it up. And we'll see.
I was somewhere with Stacy, and we're in the car, and Stacy's like, "You're live," and I'm like, "Well, I'm not live."
I figured, let's see how
obviously."
creepy we can get here. And
User
you know,
views.
there was 20 something of you weirdos that were actually watching me just sit in the pool.
So Springer Mike says Maxwell's still going, just working a lot. So John Maxwell is.
I wouldn't say he's still going.
I heard he's coming back though.
Well, that's great and all, but what was the last video he put out?
It's been months.
Months is putting
Yeah,
nicely.
it's been quite a while.
And I
It's
get
al-
it.
It's always
I
funny when
understand.
you see the video like this new job's going to open up more opportunities to shoot, and it's like,
Yeah.
Crushed it.
Well,
Now you're
I mean,
married to that job because you started your own business and you don't have time for your other fun shit.
Yeah, but listen, YouTube gave him the opportunity to do that. Let's
yes,
be
it
honest.
did.
Oh, no, that's
He
very
worked
true. I don't
himself,
disagree with that one bit.
YouTube gave John the opportunity to live his American dream and give him his freedom to open up his own business, which is something that prior to YouTube, I don't even know that he would have survived.
Well, true, but it's once you start that business, then you build that name and whatnot, and all of a sudden now everybody is going to bombard you, and now that business, okay, holy shit, I don't have time for stuff because now, I'm in charge of making my own living essentially.
Well, that's why you and Droop are going to have your own show soon, because Dallas is becoming a model. He doesn't have time for you. He doesn't have time for the other Droop.
They could actually, and they could work half as hard because people would never know who it was.
Fuck off.
And that way, if one were assassinated, we have a replacement.
Bullshit.
All we got to do is take a really high, good res picture of your background. We get Droop a green screen. No one will ever know the difference.
I think Bry is a green screen right now. Oh, never mind. He unfroze.
Fuck you, Junior. It was 2 12ers a pounder, and now we've moved on to the fucking El Capitan. We're setting sail now.
Which ones, James? What did you look up? Whose bars? I can't remember which ones you were talking about.
I forget.
Yeah, those ones. Come on.
Those ones.
Those ones with the thing. How are the clockworks working out, George?
Suicide choppers?
What's up, Bry?
How's the clockworks working out, bars?
Good. I mean, the 14s are good height for me. So.
Oh, did you?
Huh? Did I what?
Replace those bolts?
Yeah, they sent me replacement bolts. I think that guy put them on.
You did that by yourself?
No, I didn't put them on yet, but I will. Yeah.
Oh. Need help with that?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
I'm good. I think the guy put them on with an impact socket and tore the chrome up on them on the inside of the bolt, so they just kind of rusted.
Wow, that wasn't.
So listen, I went to Barb's and I told them exactly how I wanted to put them on. And they put them on like the photo, like they saw a picture online of how to put them on, and they were like, "Well, this is how they go." So the kid, the kid working on it was like, "Well, this is how they go, and this is how they're staying."
Thanks,
I was
Corey.
like, "Well, no," I said, and now I'm confused because they're on the bike, so I can't orient myself to how, because the clockwork bars can go straight out or they can be angled down, and I like them kind of angled down a little bit because I just that position is comfortable for me, and
they didn't offer to let you set up an appointment to come in and adjust them.
So this is when I found it. So, but that's not adjustment. That's before you wire it. So you could take the left hand and put the left hand on the right side, and that actually changes the angle of the handle because they're like
gotcha.
And I said to the guy, I was like, "Well, let me call Clockworks and see what they say." And the first words out of his mouth were, "They will never pick up the phone for you." So, and then not only,
shit.
Yeah. So I called them up and, they obviously they picked up the phone and they were like, "Hey, George, what's going on?" And, I was FaceTiming with the guy and the guy was just like, I was like, "Yeah, be careful who you say they'll never pick up the phone for." Because he had such a attitude. So needless to say, my bike is not going to be at Barb's ever.
It was really bad when I had to explain to the guy that was doing the write-up on how to figure out my air shocks were leaking. He's like, "Well, that's a really good idea." I'm like, "Why am I explaining this to you?"
But it's not that. I took the bike there for a brake recall because I had literally no brake fluid left on our way back home from Biketoberfest.
Nothing wrong with it.
Had to put brake fluid in the bike. The bike was leaking brake fluid in my garage to the point where I was like, I should probably have them come pick this up because if whatever's leaking might blow on the way there, again, I'll be in a situation with no brakes, which on a bike with linked brakes isn't the best thing.
This is true.
And they called me back. They were like, "Yeah, the brakes are fine." I'm like, maybe you should look at it again.
Yeah, no shit.
Because they're not fine, because I filled that reservoir twice with brake fluid to get home from Florida. And they were like, "Oh, you got a bad washer." Then they found the problem. But it was like they would have just sent that bike on its way. So
yeah, I wasn't. Yeah,
Bert's been watching Friends back there. Oh, that was epic.
I won't be going back there. That's for sure.
It's yeah. Can't do it.
Oh, I love it, Denver.
Oh, that was epic, buddy. Oh, that was fucking good.
They're having a moment.
We are.
Oh,
We actually watch the same show, man. So it's like a bonding
Yo.
moment. Don't kill my moment.
Yo, pivot. I understand.
Just because you don't watch
pivot.
TV.
I watch
Oh.
TV.
And James and Corey, I got the link. I'm looking at them now, and they actually look really cool. So
Another bromance is born.
That's it.
oh, that was some
Harley-Davidson
good shit,
hates
buddy.
George.
Hudson Motor Visual says that's why you guys should go to Get Lowered or JD Cycles. I would like to go to Get Lowered.
Where are they at?
They are not far. They're outside.
Is
New
that
York.
where? That's where that ride they're going to is, isn't it? Or that bike night that I was showing you?
No, that is a different custom.
In PA?
That's Redl.
Remember you showed me the one on June 4th?
Yeah, that's not Get Lowered.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Have you guys been there? I heard it's a really good place.
No, I've been there.
Yeah, PA's a great place. Guys should come visit sometime.
We'll let you in.
Dallas says Harley-Davidson hates George. Yeah, they might.
I said that like 10 minutes ago, bro. Where you been?
So
Well, no,
Yeah,
that
you guys got to. You can come out. We can do a ride,
was-
Denver.
Or you guys can come over here to PA. You can do a ride, you know?
there you go. Ken Booty says Barb's service department is not impressive. I wanted to make an appointment to adjust neck bearings and was told they aren't adjustable. I take my bike to Nick's Custom Cycles in Williamstown now.
Nick's Customs. Is that where?
Yeah, that's Nick's. Yeah, Nick's. Brian, have you ever been to Nick's Custom Cycles?
No, where is it?
God, it's not near
Williamstown.
Dunkin' Donuts. That's the problem.
Well, you passed at least one on the way.
Well,
Do you?
Springer Mike's curious what I'm drinking. I got fucking the El Capitan Morgan and ginger ale. That's just good.
I'm to the middle.
There's a bike place right in Edgewater I've been to. The guy's pretty cool.
Where's that?
I think
Is
it's
it
called
road?
4U Motorcycles. It's right in Edgewater Park. So really, you wouldn't know it was there. I've been here 3 years.
Are you
Until
off of
somebody-
one? Are you off of 130?
I'm like half a mile behind Big Lots.
How far from Holy Cross?
Holy Cross. That's the one that's on River Road?
It's right off
No.
of 130. It's the Catholic school there, the big one.
You're like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know.
What?
I'm behind Big Lots. I'm behind trying to think what else is there. There's not really much in Edgewater.
Holiday ice cream.
No, yeah, so Holiday's about 10 minutes from me.
Red Lobster?
Red Lobster's way further.
See, that's
I'm right on the edge of Edgewater and Burlington.
Okay.
So have you ever gone down River Road where you go under that real windy train track bridge?
I don't think I've ever even ridden back there, honestly.
Splits off at Stewart's.
I mean, I
130
avoid
and then-
130. I mean, 130
Yeah.
is just
130 is not a road I like to.
Yeah, it's
Go
kind
on.
of ghetto, but you know.
Yo, why you gotta be like that? White bread.
Been to Third State Brewing.
Yeah, Thursday's nice.
Haven't been there in a long time, I feel like. But have you been to Third State?
I haven't. I'm just trying to figure out how we're going to get Brian out on a ride with us.
I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen.
You're gonna have to plan one at Starbucks for him.
He seems to always have like a really good excuse, and it's one where like you can't really call him on it,
Yeah,
or
I know,
you're
I
the
know,
jerk,
I
you
know.
know?
I know.
Like,
Yeah.
you
I don't even think we'll get to a bike night.
Well, no, I'll tell you what. Bike nights. What's the weather Monday?
Yeah,
Raining Monday? I'll be
I've
there.
heard some people question whether he has a bike anymore if he just rents it for his videos.
I don't think he has a bike. What's the weather?
I don't know, man. I'm looking.
Oh, I'm just kidding, bro. I love you, bro.
40% chance of rain. Ooh, it's not
There you
50 though.
go.
So a Harley, I can get out.
Yep, it's chance of rain, but that's a ways off. So
Now, what are we at? Wednesday?
it's Saturday, looking good though. It's that time of year. It's that time of year where they're going to be calling for rain almost every freaking day, and then
Yeah, it's between you got
wait and see if it's real or not.
last week was our anniversary. This weekend, my son's here. Next weekend's Mother's Day. But I should have my bars on. So if my bike has new bars on it, you'll know that something at least happened to my bike. Doesn't mean
Yeah,
I
all I know
rode it.
it's Sunday, and like 75% of the towns I got to ride through, it says it's going to be dry. So that's a good thing.
How does that happen in Seattle?
That means they don't have alcohol, dude.
No, actually, the cool thing though, looks like my son's buying a motorcycle on Sunday, so I gotta take a 2.5 hour drive to go check it out, and then he's paying for it, and then I'm riding the son of the bitch back because he's got to get his endorsement. So I'm gonna ride the bike home for him because I'm a nice guy.
Moose. Oh boy.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? So Bust Knuckles says the shop I went to the other day said the radio didn't need to be flashed for an amp. That's interesting.
Does it?
I don't know. They say it does. Harley has to do their thing, or otherwise it says it'll blow the speakers.
What if you don't have their speakers?
Then I guess maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know.
I just pull it out, call Sounds Audio. If you got a problem, I'll hook you up with the vice president of Sounds Audio. Is a good friend of mine.
Oh, here we go. Denver's name dropping. Here we
Drop
go.
the names.
Hey, we're tight like that, buddy. We talk on the phone occasionally. We're friends.
I love when he talks to Bri. He's looking over here, bro. Bri's
What?
Bri's
He's used to doing a podcast. He's used to laying on his desk being like, hello, welcome to the Visa in Life podcast.
No, actually, I was checking the thermometer on my fucking stove. See if it's getting cold in my garage. It's fucking cold outside.
Did you ever? This is a true story. Did you ever hear the story about how Denver went live for the first time?
No.
3 hours before he goes
I
live,
don't
he
even
calls
think it
me.
was 3.
Probably wasn't. He goes, "Hey, Brian, what's going on? You got a minute? Yeah, I'm up. What's up? How do I do a live stream on YouTube?" I'm like, "Well, you just you create a channel and you can set up a live." Okay. 10 minutes later, he calls me back. You around in like 20 minutes? He just goes live. It's great. He just that's Denver for you.
Hey, that one was epic, dude. We got the epic soundbite out of that and everything of you.
We did.
Mr. fucking NASCAR.
Setzer Pendants was on. That was a good time.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That was. We threw that fucker together in no
Setzer's
time.
back on. He's back on 2 wheels, man. He's posting on the ground.
He's got Cujo.
Yeah.
The 131 or the 130 done as it was, but now it's back.
And now he's tired of the podcast because it's time to ride.
I'm beginning to think they're all 130 duns.
Yeah, true.
It's
30 duns.
Yeah.
Bigger is not always better.
Yeah.
130 duns.
Let me tell
I
you.
feel like they pushed that. They came out with a motor that was just too big. They took it beyond the capabilities of engineering for that bike.
Look, I've said it, before. I think every one of these engine platforms has their sweet spot. Like,
Yeah, very true.
We know the 103 for the twin cam is like just a nice engine. I feel like this 114 and the M8 is really awesome. Maybe the 117 is too, but like a twin cam 110, no bueno, right?
No.
I mean,
You give me a twin cam 103 and just, a set of cams in it. But I got I've been running the 88. I love it. It's, basically a stage 2 and I can't complain. My dad was the original owner. I'm the second owner. I had the black book from day one of every service and maintenance that was done on that bike. And I've continued that since I've owned it. And it's been great. And it's, the odometer is fucking 6 digits.
Yeah. Twin cams are good engines. Everybody had the opinion that at, 30,000 miles, we were going to be ripping those engines down and doing a bunch of work in them. And that just never happened.
No, it was a good motor. It comes down to, I know you can say with a lot of things. You take care of the motor, you do the maintenance, keep up with stuff, and it's gonna, take care of you.
Yeah.
But it's so funny because you talk to a lot of people, and if they're not twin cam people, they're convinced it's going to blow up.
Well, there's a lot of twin cam people out there that are convinced that, the M8's going to blow up and, or it's going to
Usually does on a road trip.
Something. The M8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has the tow package. It's
none of my
fine.
bike issues have been engine issues.
Now, Bert, did you do anything to the internals on your bike? Did you change the gearing? Not the gearing, but the cam chain or anything like that?
Nothing, man. I've done nothing to.
Does it have a cam? Yeah, I don't really.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
They didn't tell me it did when I bought it, and
haven't done anything to it yet.
Haven't done anything to it. So I want to do a cam, but I don't know a lot about that, being that I don't do a lot of maintenance, or not maintenance, but
No, I don't either. I just, a lot of people were saying you have to get the hydraulic.
The
something.
HB 121, the hydraulic auto tensioner, which is great in those, because the Harley one sucks for the twin cams.
I don't know. I'm still under warranty. If I blow it up, they'll just give me another motor, right?
These guys, man, with this Goldwing stuff.
I almost feel like if I was
happen,
gonna
man.
do it, I would go up to Bednar's guy
and do that, and
go up and just ask him, like, what's the best thing to do, for it. And I mean, I don't know anybody else. If I knew somebody,
I mean, I wouldn't make a 103 like a 110 or whatever.
No, I'm trying to do that.
I would never do that. But
okay, here's a side question: how much the work do you guys do on your own bikes? Do you dive into them at all, or do you have a shop do a lot of your maintenance?
So I do my own 3-hole change.
My bike goes to the dealer.
His goes to the dealer.
I'd like to change that, but
I told him not to take it. It's at the shop right now. I told him we could do that service. It wasn't a hard one, but he didn't trust me. So, but I mean, changing the oils, the 3-hole change is easy. But other than that, no, not really.
So, what are you running in your transmission, Bert?
Gear oil, right?
The what?
The Harley gear oil?
Yeah, the Harley gear oil.
So are you running the 2050 or have you gone heavier?
I don't know what that stuff is.
I don't remember what the stuff is either, to be honest with you.
You lost me at oil.
I quit running that, and I know got a lot of friends. We've all went to, like in my transmission, because I mean the twin cam's got the heavy clunk. I mean Harley always has. I went to the AMSOIL. I run the 85 140 gear oil in my transmission. It actually shifts smoother. Your typical clunk has got way down, but
So you don't buy it from Harley?
AMSOIL.
No, I don't. I buy it from AMSOIL.
AMSOIL, what was it?
The 85 140 gear oil.
And you put that in your transmission?
Yep. And I know a lot of guys up here, we all do the same thing. Actually, I think I still got a jug. I'll put a picture in the Discord for you. But I run the AMSOIL, and it's tranny shifts a lot smoother. It's quieter and is way better.
I like the clunk.
Yeah, but
I do. I like
nice, but sometimes it's a little too much. Yeah. But see, with mine though, I can't run a synthetic in my primary. It will leak out my drain plug, and I've changed the drain plug. I've changed gaskets. I bought new everything, and I can't run a synthetic because it will fucking weep out my drain plug.
Wow.
And I put new drain plugs in it. I put new gaskets, new primary, everything, and that bastard will still leak. So I run a conventional primary oil, but I run the AMSOIL in my transmission, and it actually shifts a lot smoother, and you notice a difference after you start using it.
What makes the AMSOIL different?
They say it's a synthetic, but it's a lot easier to find your gears. The shifting, in your foot, it's actually smoother. You can feel it, when you're shifting between gears, it's actually smoother going into the gears. That notorious, when you throw her down at first, and the old Harley clunk actually quiets quite a bit, and the transmission runs a lot smoother.
I didn't see who that was, but somebody up there said it was their first live stream. I forget his name, but welcome.
Grady Jenkins.
Grady, yeah. Welcome.
Where is he? I didn't see him.
Go up a little bit on your
Hey Grady, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for tuning in.
So the live stream Baggers and Brews have the most Thursdays, right? You're not doing it this Thursday?
Yeah, almost all Thursdays. This Thursday we're not, but yeah, check us out most Thursdays.
And then Denver's V Twin Life podcast is on at 8 o'clock on Sundays.
5 Pacific, but yeah, 8 o'clock East Coast. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Robert Veering actually agrees. Fucking spot on.
Wow, you felt like I feel like you felt approval there, Denver. You got a little excited there.
Mrs. Sacri's back.
Dallas used the big word.
Springer, Mike. I can't run synthetic in my motor. I got to run a conventional oil.
Was she in a 2-hour timeout?
I have no idea. I didn't see her in a timeout.
What did you do, dude?
I finally just got off timeout. What the heck?
She's our friend, and you put her on timeout?
I am so sorry. I didn't do it on purpose. I swear.
So
I know,
listen, Nicole, when this live stream ends, I'm going to hash out with George what time we're starting on Saturday, and I will shoot you a message because her and her husband Andrew are going to ride with us on Saturday.
Okay.
But yeah, Springer Mike asked, I can't run synthetic in the motor just because of the mileage. I end up losing more motor, or actually the synthetic oil goes out my fucking tailpipes.
Because
After about
we only do a
2,000
couple
miles, I'll be
miles.
low. So I run the conventional, and I don't go through near the amount of oil in the engine if I run synthetic. Just because, I mean, I'm pushing 104,000 miles on my engine.
Wow, what? Bri hates women, man. Just throws them right into timeout.
Wow.
That's never happened before. I'm really sorry about that.
Yeah.
Who did I throw in timeout? Was it Dallas? I think
It might have been.
I threw somebody in timeout because we.
I did the same thing on accident with Dallas. Fucking blocked him and muted his ass, and I had to go into my YouTube later and undo it.
Yeah,
Which
How
I
did
didn't
that
mean to.
accidentally happen?
because
I meant to highlight a question. I actually hit block and or
Yeah.
something.
That's probably what I did.
I meant to. We had Russians slip in, and I went to block the Russian, but Droop had already blocked the Russian, and I accidentally clicked on whatever the comment was below, and it was like poof.
That's what you're telling yourself, huh?
That's what I'm telling myself.
I mean, if you, that's right, Mrs. Monkey Band Dallas, but he deserved that.
Well,
He's probably flirting with her again.
Yeah.
bang.
Pete's going to be nice and talk nice about Gold Wings now. He says he's a friend with 300K on his wing and no issues.
That's funny because we thought we talked to you in Daytona, and you're telling us about all the problems that you had with your Gold Wing.
Had to take a half hour to get gas into that thing. It's like a 12-step
Oh
program.
my gosh, dude! You got to be like one of those master thieves that crack safes and shit to put your gas in a Gold Wing.
What?
4 or 5 different.
Why?
Buttons.
Why is it so complicated?
Because you get the button over here and it opens this little box, and then when this box opens, you hit this button and it opens the box down here, and then you hit that button, and then your gas tank opens.
And at the end of that, Tommy Lee Jones gets up and flashes us so you don't remember what you did
Yeah,
before.
it's
Sounds like that might be some sort of like senility test.
Yeah.
You know, if you're
Hey,
reaching the
Springer
point where
Mike, hit me up on Instagram. We'll fucking chat about this. I've had some other shit going too with mine with synthetics.
Oh, look at that. We
you
made
guys
a
going to
bromance.
hook up and talk about lubes, huh?
Fucking you're right, buddy. Synthetic is premium.
Nice.
No,
Synthetic
he's up
lubes.
here. He's not over
Hey,
there.
who are you looking
Who are you
at?
talking to?
He's talking to the heater. He keeps
Shut up.
looking at the fireplace. Like,
Oh, hey, stop it.
It's like, hey, listen, Bri. Bri,
Hey,
thanks for coming
listen.
on, Bri.
Because it's like I'm watching the chat. I can't chat here. I got to look at my iPad that's over here so I can get the chat.
oh
And
my
then I'm checking my
goodness.
phone.
Why can't
and
you just pull up 2 windows?
I never thought of that. I haven't got
How,
that far.
Pete, how's your seat, man? You like your seat?
Oh, shit. That's a good point, Brian. I'll have to try that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the V Twin podcast, powered by a crank. It runs up.
Oh. That's some good shit right there. I
Powered
got to say, that's
by,
good.
oat milk half cab lattes.
Yeah. My half calf, double decaf.
Thicker than Bry's oatmeal.
Yeah, thicker than my oatmeal.
That's got to be a Bri the Biker t-shirt. Thicker than my oatmeal.
Yeah,
Sponsored by
Thicker than
Dunkin'
my
Donuts.
oatmeal.
How do you not have merch? Do you not have t-shirts? What are you waiting for?
Come on, Brian. At least I got t-shirts and stickers and shit.
It's free for you. It's cake. Why would you not do it?
You know, it's I've been thinking about it. I don't know. I still have that small channel mentality. Like, is anyone going to buy it? Like, I'd rather not have it and then do it and then nobody buys it.
Listen,
Do you
man.
even YouTube, bro?
No, I don't YouTube, bro. But I shoot in 8K.
Oh.
Yo, I put one video out a year, but it's fucking epic.
Listen, Bry,
Hey,
you're
the new iPhone is going to be shooting in 8K. What do you think of that?
You're underestimating your viewers, man. You really are. Like, we did the same thing when it came to our membership and our t-shirts and our what is it called? Spring, a Teespring.
Teespring.
What happened?
Before he said thicker than my oatmeal, I'm drunk AF.
You're
There's t-shirt.
underestimating.
Oh,
Well,
shit, Juice was in
I will
timeout
say
too, bro.
this.
What are you doing?
It's Yeah, I don't know. It's just who I am.
It's
So
who
what do
I
you think? Just do a Teespring store and have at it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what you're going to use eventually
their quality
when you hit
sucks. Don't do
10K.
that.
So
I mean, listen, we'll be honest. I mean, Teespring quality can be touch and go sometimes.
It's
Most
shit
of the
most of the time.
But most of the time, it's been pretty good.
it's
for
not
us.
shit most of the time. It's shit sporadically.
Yeah.
Which sucks. But I mean, I'm not going down and buying, 100 shirts from the local printing place, spending fronting that money,
$700,
and then
whatever
bringing
that
that,
is.
having it in my house, and then selling it to people and handling the shipping and all that. Like that, I'll take my chances with Teespring, to be honest.
Yeah, that's
with
what Geared Raven did. She bought like a box of shirts, like 50 to 100
Yeah.
shirts, and I'm like, I don't have that kind of money to be thrown out on like a whim.
No,
you.
and
That's what Steve does from
that's what Steve does.
from Sick Baggers, man. I'm not doing that. Like, I don't have time to do that.
But
I
listen,
got a local guy in my hometown that does it. I can get 10, 15, 20, whatever number I want, and then I can do it that way. He's made t-shirts, sweatshirts. I mean, fuck, frosted beer.
Then you got to mail them out.
Yeah, but that's right. There's ways around that that's cheap too. That's affordable, I should say. Not cheap, but not bad.
Denver. You're the pod, dude. You don't get to be 26 in Canada and not outsource, buddy. I don't feel like you're gonna get that coveted 24 spot now.
But,
Hey, I'm following the Crash Inc. motto. You do it yourself, bro.
We've used other companies. I mean, we used what was the other name of the other company we used for Store Frontier, and their quality was worse. So, I mean, if you're going to use a drop ship company, I mean, usually for us, it's been good. But a lot of times, I think where people, and Bert can tell you more about this than I can, is Teespring allows you to select a number of different levels of T-shirt.
Yeah.
And we've narrowed that
styles,
down to
different.
See, that's where I like going through a friend of mine. I mean, he has it as a side business, so I get, I went with the better quality. He gave me a great deal because he does so much business with them. So his price to get the better quality T-shirts, and I went the better quality, and he print them all. I mean, he gave me a killer price, and I mean, I didn't charge an arm and leg for T-shirts, and then I would ship them out and kind of like somebody did. I do in a way. Pre-order, say, hey, I'm gonna do some shirts. People, hit me up on Instagram, send me the direct messages, and I'd order the shirts and ship them out.
So here's my thing on it. Like, we're not trying to make like a killing on our shirts.
We don't.
What we really just want is we just want people wearing them.
That's exactly. I was the same way. I mean, I'm not making a shit ton of money, a couple bucks a shirt.
You can select like how much the shirts cost, and that and that tells you then what your profit is. Blah blah blah. Like, for me, it's just we're trying to get them out to people. We're making a couple dollars a shirt or whatever. If only way I'm going to go through all the work of pre-ordering shirts, bringing them to my house, selling them, then like doing all the shipping, packing them, like if I'm doing that, I'm like, I want to make money off of them. And that's really not what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
So we kind of just go with the quality.
So how hard was it to set up the Teespring store to your YouTube? Like, I know Monkey and them all do it, but I have no idea how to do it.
So you can't do that till you have 10,000 subscribers. So
it'll be a while.
The YouTube banner itself is opens up at 10K.
Oh, okay.
And that's why that was another reason we use Teespring, because Teespring is the only company that
interacts
interacts with YouTube. And a lot of people be like, Teespring sucks. Well, that's because you don't have 10K and you don't have it linked to the bottom of every video that's going up. That's why it sucks.
Hey, Dallas, hit me up. I'll hook you up, buddy.
Yeah.
So it's I think amateur moves, man, that's rough. But I mean, we've got Teespring shirts that have lasted, but we only set up really the
dick.
Yeah, he's tough. We only set up the premium.
Should we put him in timeout?
Yes, time out that mofo.
Hey, it's all right. I've waited a long time for my Beggars and Brews shirt. I never got it, but I got fucking shit for my beer, so it doesn't stain my bar.
It's probably what happened.
Kegerator, baby.
That Baggers and Brews and that V Twin just like they hit each other like mid continent, and now
it's like a brick wall, and they just I got you. It just stayed east. That explains everything. Fuck. All right.
That's
cool.
actually a
He's a
really good
member, though.
idea.
Never.
I don't know what level he is, but he's a member.
That's a really good idea of doing the shirts, because even if you break just slightly, even if you break over even, whatever that looks like, it's great marketing. I never thought about that.
Yeah, I mean, we're really not. I mean, we make peanuts, like, and I even like when you set up, like when you go to create like a design on a shirt, you set it up, you get the design, the logo, whatever, you do all that. And then the next steps are like deciding what colors it's available, blah, 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 blah. And then it's the price. And when you have the price, it gives you an automatic price, like what they recommend. And with what they recommend, it tells you what you're going to make off of it, right? So if it's $25, you're making, $7. And as you like, if you change that, you can change that down to $20 and it'll show you down, that you're not making like $3, whatever. Right. And I lower it as much as like, we're not trying to make money off of that store. We're really just trying to get people wearing our stuff, because in the long run, that's better for our channel than the few dollars that we're going to make off of it.
Mm-hmm. And it's drop ship. I mean, basically you design a shirt, set up a store, and then
you're done. And they order it, they ship it to the right, like you don't have to deal with any of that crap, which is worth the money we're not making, kind of a thing. It's worth it.
And the flip side is they can take that design, they can put it on a number.
They can put it on.
You
can set it up to put coffee glasses and coffee mugs and hoodies and zip up hoodies and t-shirts and tank tops and stretchy pants and book bags and like
whatever.
You can set it up to be on all that different stuff, which is cool.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
perfect.
It's worth it.
Actually, guys, I got to jump off. I'm going to go see my wife for a little bit before I got to go to bed to get up at fucking dark 30 in the middle of the fucking night to go to work.
He's a new
job.
Yeah. You got to take some happy pills, buddy.
He's going to do something with that chicken.
Hey.
I know it.
The chicken's over by the fireplace.
That chicken's over.
Chicken's been over there warming up for like an hour.
I ain't got a clue what's coming. No, but yeah, hey, stay tuned. There's actually a big.
I think so.
No, we might let the cat out of the bag on Sunday. There's a big deal coming up with the V-Twin Life. We've teamed up with another company and going to do something pretty fucking awesome here in the near future. So we're going to be letting that out of the bag soon. So yeah, that's going to be pretty epic. I'm pretty excited about this little adventure we're going to do. So, hey, guys, thanks, Bri. Thanks for tuning me on. Fucking Bert and George. Been a lot of good fun, buddy. But
always.
Thanks, man.
Oh, I thought he was going to sneak in a Bert and Ernie joke and mic drop. I thought that was coming for sure.
Hey, I totally thought about the whole Bert and Ernie, but, I'm a nice guy to George. Bert, well, it's not Bert no more. It's I don't know. I got to figure out a good name for it. Is he stroking the
you had to see it. Put the glasses on, quick. Put the glasses on. They're still there.
I don't know where they are, man.
I see Bert in the corner just thinking, oh yeah.
He showed up with these glasses on and that hair with the beard. I thought we were in like a 50s movie racing for pinks. Let's go.
Oh, that's good. So, all right, guys. Hey, thanks. It's been fun. Right. It's always a good time, guys.
Awesome, buddy. Wait, before you forget, please plug your podcast, your live stream on Sunday. Who's on?
Sunday is milepost 63. Actually, we have the Upshift podcast. A couple guys from the East Coast. It's going to be epic with Brian and Brian and Brian. It could get confusing, but it's going to be cool. We got another group of guys that enjoy motorcycles, enjoy talking, and kind of shoot the shit about podcasts, about riding, and everything else, and help out another channel grow. I mean, we're all wanting to do the same thing and grow, so. It's going to be pretty cool, but it's going to get confusing with fucking 3 Brian. Somebody's got to change the name.
Shit, that's what I forgot. I'm on Bronco Ride. I'm on the Fireside Chat with the boys on Sunday, too.
Yeah. And then we're on with the Upshift.
All right.
Sunday.
Hi, I'm Brian. It's my buddy Brian. It's my other buddy Brian.
That's right. We got Brian. And we got Brian. We got Brian from South Carolina. We got Brian from Jersey. And I think the other one's in New Hampshire. So
we can all just spell our names differently, but just slightly different. It'd be great.
It's going to be the whole fucking East Coast Brian show. So
it'll be fine. It's all
It'll
fine.
be a good time. All right, guys.
Awesome.
Thanks,
brother.
Catch you all later.
Later, Drew.
Oh, fuck. Burst out games. Sure thing there, Blackbeard, you son of a bitch.
Why is he still on? You're supposed to cut him. Jeez.
Brian just doesn't get it. He's just not quick
Come
enough.
on, Brian. I make my joke and you cut it. That's it.
No, he cut him. I didn't. He bounced. I didn't bounce him.
But you were supposed to bounce him after he said.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Come on.
Did anyone see Robert Simmons get a Seattle joke in on him? He never saw it coming too. It was great. Between that and the military biker got him really good too.
Well,
wait a minute, Moto Noggin, you have a spring store? Really?
Yeah. What are you selling there? Like
little yes.
He's selling satchel bags for his bike.
Like,
selling satchel bags. See
you
his spring, Mike.
Little man purses and stuff.
That's funny.
Dallas misses Droop already.
See, that's why I like these conversations. Those things I wouldn't have thought about. I never thought about the real reason for doing it because I don't think that way. I really don't think like somebody would want my stuff.
You know,
and it's weird. I don't.
We didn't either when we started this, man. But we said screw it, let's do it. And we were really shocked by the amount of sales that we got, which isn't like crazy. They're not flying off the friggin' rack or anything, but we've had more sales than we thought, just like we had way more channel memberships than we ever thought we would get, so I've now understand like that we kind of underestimate these guys, man, and all these folks watching, they just they're trying to be a part of it and they want to support us, and don't underestimate them.
Pete's 1800 to get into our Discord. You got to join our channel membership. So if you go to the Baggers and Brews channel after this live stream, you'll see it's easiest on a laptop or computer. You'll see a join button similar to what Bri has beneath this if you're watching on YouTube. And when you click that join button, you'll get a video that tells you all about the membership program and different levels and whatnot we have. And once you're into that membership program on some level, every level gets the Discord. And that's where we get the Discord and the Facebook group.
Yeah, every level gets the Discord and the private Facebook page. And then it goes up from there.
So,
the favorites.
I will say this, your membership, that Discord alone is worth it. I really enjoy the Discord. I've been in other Discords and it's a complete free for all. And I feel like there's the same people every morning. Everybody's communicating. There's no little clicks except for Dallas because he's a jerk. But
he's called Dallas a jerk.
I thought I muted the mic. My apologies. Come on, Bodine. You should have a channel membership. You're everybody's friend.
It's good that you're thinking about it, Bodine, because I will tell you, we thought about it a lot more than people might think that we did. And, because you know what, there are YouTubers out there that are pro membership programs, and there are YouTube channels out there that are very anti membership programs, and there's like no middle of the road. But it's I was worried about doing it. I think we both had concerns about doing it, but my only thing now is I wish we'd have done it sooner.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it, because we were having a good time with it. We're in the Discord as much as possible.
It's tough when you go in there and you see how much all these guys are in there.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good group of people like in there. And they're in there a lot.
Yeah.
They're in there a lot, but we try to be as much as possible.
Well, I like it because I work from home and I work, nobody's here. So it gives me coworkers, for lack of a better word. It gives me somebody to talk to.
Well, right. And I'm usually in it, like if I'm waiting for a case or something, I'm at work, then I'll be in it. Or sometimes if I'm editing, I'll have it up like at the side while I'm editing. And
I think that it's really good. I mean, the thing that I found, I just kind of did it on a whim. I didn't, quite frankly, put that much thought, but my thought was if I only had one basic tier, it gives a chance for people to support the channel, which I greatly appreciate, but it's not breaking the bank. And, the return is you're supporting the channel. And then, maybe at some point it'll grow further, but the problem is then you gotta give back. And I don't know where I have a Discord. I don't use it. And I'm like, well, do I want a Discord? Because then I want to hang it down. Do I really want to hang out in 5 Discords? I mean, I hang out in one, but Do I really
Yeah.
want to hang out in 2 or 3?
Yeah. See,
Well,
Frederick.
the easy thing about that is you're in Discord and the channels are all right there, so you can easily click.
But here's the other here's the other thing that like sometimes I'll pop in there and be like, "Where's everybody?" Oh, Bry's live. I didn't get that YouTube notification, but because like you're in that Discord, because of that Discord, I know when everybody's live now because these
Good night, Frederick.
our group of guys doesn't just
Good night,
like
Frederick.
our lives. They
No,
watch
our
Monkey's lives and
Yeah.
Bry's lives and a lot of lives. And so
they support
often,
everybody.
so
man.
often the question is, who's live tonight?
There's a
And-
way. There's a
and
way to
these
put
guys
a.
are,
Thanks, Pete. Thank you so
they're-
much. I really appreciate that, Pete.
They're not just members to our channels too. A lot of these guys are members to multiple channels. They're
Yeah.
supporting a lot of guys out there, which is
There is a way,
it's
you
really
can build a
cool.
bot. I did it on mine where it can search certain channels and it'll post in the bot channel, in the bot room channel, whatever they call the sub channels, and it'll tell you like Bry the Biker just posted a video, Gorilla Biker just posted a video, and I think it does up to like 20, but at least for yours and stuff, you could put it. And I think the paid membership for more is not that much, but at least it goes and the bot runs to see. Because that's how I found it. Because people were Captain Granite does it with a lot of people.
Okay. Yeah,
Because that's the thing I noticed too. Like I got the bell on you, on Monkey, a bunch of folks, and I never get notifications. Or if I do and I don't.
Yeah.
But it's very hit or miss.
It is very hit or miss. And then I find some people that I get bells for all the time, and then some people that I never get bells for, and it's just it's kind of weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's frustrating too because you'll go into Discord and somebody will be like, "Oh, did you see so and so was live?" I'm like, "Nope."
Yeah.
The only problem with Discord, like anything else, is the alerts can get overwhelming. So you have to kind of figure out what works for you.
Monkey Brewing.
It's I always you always hear them going off. Our Discord wakes up at about 7:00 in the morning.
Sometimes earlier.
Sometimes earlier, but I'm usually up by then anyway.
And it's funny too because it's like a constant roll call. Like everybody has to say hi to everybody. Everybody has to say hi back.
That I could do without that, but
I
get it. I get it.
I like that.
I mean, that's how we knew Jason was in that accident because because people were blowing up the side chat like, "Yo, look at Discord, look at Discord," and I looked at Discord. I was like, "Oh, holy shit!"
Yeah.
I
texted him. I was like, "Holy shit, Jason did a deer," and it was just like, we'd have never, never would have known. So, but
I wouldn't mind having more of these guys. Those of you in our side chat or Discord, I wouldn't mind having more phone numbers to like be able to connect on a personal level.
Yeah,
for stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Most of the phone numbers you have, anybody's like, if I'm hitting people up, it's usually like on Facebook or in the Discord. Or
I've got some numbers. I got some people's numbers, but not.
Well, and it's hard too because for me, like I talk to Bodine mostly on Facebook chat.
I like that guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's all right. You got to give him a burner number because you don't want the nudie pics. But then I have most of the people I talk to are on Instagram. Then you have text messages. Or the best are when they're talking to you in all three mediums at the same time. Like, why are you sending me something on Instagram while you're texting me? Stop! You're confusing me.
I've had people send me the same question on Facebook Messenger and in the Discord and on Instagram.
Yes.
And
hey, listen, they're hedging their bets, man.
Yeah,
I don't blame them.
That drives me nuts.
I've been there.
I like the one when they send a message, and God, my mom's the worst for it with the iPhone. Do you know your Do Not Disturb's on? Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. There's a reason it's on. Leave me alone.
So listen, you see what Moose is saying, and I think it's kind of true. Basically, Droop and Dallas's live stream. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Basically,
we can wrap in a little bit anyway. I got stuff
became
I
a
gotta
thing
pop out.
because we went on vacation.
Yeah. And there was nobody on.
And there was no
Everybody
live.
went to Daytona and they had no live. And these guys were like,
And
we're
they were
starting a
pissed.
live show.
So they started their own stream because we were off for a week, which, in their world, and then what they've, kind of said to us became like, a month. We were gone for a month.
Yeah, Moose is like, how dare you take a month off?
It's like it was a week, bro. It was like 2 weekends. It was
And not only that,
weekend,
it was the first time I think in like 3 years that we missed a week uploading videos.
Oh my gosh.
So it was like literally the first time in 3 years that we
had a week with no upload.
That we had a week with
But
no
it is cool though, because it speaks to, like you said, it speaks to the engagement that people that follow your channel have. You know, they look forward to that.
Yeah.
I mean, I know, who doesn't look forward to, like, the craziness of a Monkey Friday.
Yeah.
It's you have your Thursdays, like you can set your time around those things.
Yeah. And I mean, it's a lot of fun. Man.
Moose said you misspelled 6 months.
Whoever thought the guy that was like showing us around Roebling in like one of his first YouTube videos would be hosting a live in a podcast?
That wasn't me. I've never been to Roebling.
No,
Scary shit in Roebling.
Where was it? I forget where it was.
That was Misplaced Moto Vlogger that did the
no. I always thought that was you.
No, because somebody sent me a message and like, yo, this guy's making, like, not making funny. He's like, this guy called you out in a video. I'm like, what did he call me out about? And he was at Wawa in Florence talking about how you put gas in your bike. It's really funny.
Ah, maybe that's why. Because I remember that video about Roebling, and it was just like the weirdest,
Yeah.
Mixed up Bri and some other weird dude.
I did, because Bri like lives right there, and yeah.
So Misplaced Moto Vlogger, true story, flies the Channel 3 helicopter. And every so often, like, my windows will be shaking and I'll get this little text message with a hand. I'm like, stop shaking my windows. Go away.
So is he live close to you then too? He must if he's working for
Channel 3. He lives
3.
in Florence.
Okay.
He lives in Florence or Burlington, like right there.
All right.
He just got a Tiger, really nice bike.
Ah.
Tiger.
Yeah, Triumph Tiger. He's got that whole ATV thing. That's the new midlife crisis bike. Everybody buys an ATV bike.
No, it's not happening.
Those bikes, they're too much work.
Yeah. I had one. They're great bikes. I'd love them, but
ATV bikes? An ATV
yeah.
bike?
I had a KLR 360.
Yeah, I just want to sit.
Or 650, I'm sorry. And it was nice. It was comfortable, but
and with a 32-inch inseam, you can touch the ground?
Yeah. I mean, I was on the balls of my feet, but it was comfortable. I liked it. And I took it through in Upper Bucks. I went through you guys were talking about Ring and Rock. Like, I did a water crossing. It was fun, but it wasn't,
He said I did a water crossing. All right, get some water ice, Barley.
Water ice. Some water.
That Philly accent.
Water, huh?
Need some water ice.
Get some coffee.
Take that AVD down by.
That's why I miss Moto Blonde more than anything, is I miss Moto Blonde saying coffee. I'm gonna get coffee.
Yeah, John Bednar's is just as bad with the coffee.
Oh well, yeah, because he's got that North Jersey kind of twisted New York accent going on.
Oh, it's like on the Fanatics.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a hard Jersey accent. Yeah.
Yeah.
My ex-wife's from up that way. Yeah, she had a hard Jersey accent. That's really funny. All right, well, we've been up 2 hours. I gotta actually shoot some pictures real quick.
Shoot some pictures real quick.
Really?
I gotta shoot some pictures of my Pro-Glow lights at night for Custom Dynamics.
I thought you were shooting pictures of us. I was straight here.
Hey, girl. I gotta get my bike. I gotta get the extra lights for my kit so I can look cool at bike night.
So,
yes.
Before we wrap up, May 15th is another ride put on by Superman and NJ. I don't know what dates you have your kid, but he's putting on a ride 15th, which is going to be 15th. And then if that's the weekend you do have your kid, the next weekend on the 21st, we are planning. I'll say it now for you and anybody that's listening in the side chat. This is the first you're hearing of it, but we're planning our own Baggers and Brews.
Hell yeah!
Ride on the 21st of May. So
Ken Booty's in here. 21st of May, Ken.
I don't know which date you have available, but you should be able to do one of those because
absolutely
back-to-back weekends. So Jot those
And all my
down.
16-inch bars. So if it looks stupid, you can feel free to make fun of me within the first week.
Listen, we might even make fun if you look cool.
It's
because
a
that's just
safe
how we
bet.
are.
We're going to make fun of you no matter what. So we'll
Yeah.
just roll with that.
I mean, that's if my I can't believe I died. I can't believe I wrecked my bike installing bars video comes out first. But we'll see.
So
How I dropped my 16-inch bike with 16-inch bars getting gas. That'll be.
and
Yeah.
we're going riding this Saturday. So if there's anybody in the side chat still who's local to us, hit us up in our DMs if you're interested in riding along with
Slide
us.
into the DMs.
Slide
That's a
into the
great
DMs.
idea. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, Route 32 Riding Gear Show. You missed the whole show, sir. It's like 2 hours ago.
So, yep, got the thumbs up from Bob Veering. So,
Yeah, so if you're interested
Yeah.
in riding this weekend, we're gonna be riding. We're probably gonna hit a brewery or two. I'm not sure exactly the route or the plan yet, but now that I know we're definitely riding, I'm gonna work on that tomorrow.
but
And
Awesome.
May 21st, we're gonna.
May 21st is gonna be a Baggers and Brews, our first annual group ride and meet up. So hopefully we'll get a bunch of
Yeah.
our subscribers.
If you'll give me like 3 minutes of time, I'll host a quick meet and greet.
All right. Bry's meet and greet at the Baggers and Brews group ride.
It's like only 3 people are going to show. It'll be fine. It'll be quick.
That's
So
what
where
we
you
always
guys?
think when we put one of these things together.
Where are you guys going to meet up? Where are you thinking?
For our group ride?
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't gotten that far.
Yeah.
but in the Baggers and Brews theme, we will definitely be hitting 2 or 3 breweries on the ride. Someplace else where we can eat, because as you know, we can't eat at a brewery in New Jersey.
Sure.
So there'll be 3, 4, or 5 stops, whatever. I don't know yet where we're going to start from, but I do have stops in mind. It's just figuring out where we're starting from.
Awesome. I can't wait. Well, guys, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate all you guys do too for the community. I think what you guys are doing are great. So
thanks, bro.
Thanks, Brian.
cool.
Yeah.
So we won't see you tomorrow, but we will see you next Thursday, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Cool. And then who is Monkey live? I'm gonna try and get all the shout outs.
Monkey is live this Friday from what I heard the other
I think
day.
he's my,
So Monkey will be live on Friday.
We'll be
Drew-
talking about Leesburg, actually, what he said last night.
Yeah.
Okay, so then Monkey's Friday. You guys are off. Monkey's live on Friday. I'm on Bronco Rides channel in the Fireside
Sunday.
Chat, and then I'm on with Denver, and Denver and I are on at 8:00 on the V Twin Life Live on Sunday.
Right.
Cool.
And I'm pretty
And Double
sure-
D's are on Monday.
That's right.
Double D's are Monday, and if you're into YouTube and creating YouTube, join the creators group
Yes.
on Facebook, the Sport Bikers creators group, and that'll be Instagram this Tuesday. Is their topic, so I don't know who their guests are going to be, but yeah.
Yeah, and if you get a chance, watch last night's episode. I thought the stuff that George had to say was really good, so it's worth checking out. Because anyone that can, fanboy Peter McKinnon's a guy, I appreciate that.
He dropped a good one today. Go check out his channel.
No, I don't want to check out his channel. It cost me money. Like, I wish my B-roll was that sexy. Damn. All right, guys. Well, everyone have a great weekend. You know the live schedule, so we hope to see you there. And have a great weekend, guys.
All right.
Thanks again for all the support. See you guys. Stay safe.